make it for breakfast.
It's gonna be so good for breakfast in the morning.
So, guys, hear me out. I have an idea.
Okay.
What if I multi-classed into cleric and became a life cleric or Amantesian? And that
Slay.
way, I'm like a crazy summoner and I heal.
Slay.
Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for
I
the
said
feed-
slay.
Yeah, no,
multiple
thank you.
times.
I
Let
appreciate
the record
that.
show.
It's your character.
Real
You
deep
do
into
you.
the gifts that Nick sent into the thing.
It will not change the combat level encounter. Actually, it might. It might make them harder.
Really? Why?
Having a
don't have
proper
a healer.
healer on the team.
It's true.
You know, I asked if we had a support class, and everybody went, or I think I got my answers were technically two: the alchemist and the druid.
Mm-hmm. I was the one who answered that question.
Look, okay, I'm.
And I could have went celestial.
I'm a little nerfed right now because how I'm supposed to work is I summon, and my summon does all the things, and then I'm in the background just healing hands, cure wounds, you guys.
One
So
day
do that.
I'll read how artificers work, and you'll all be through.
I won't be. I already know how they all work.
They make magic shit.
We all become clerics.
That's,
We
You
don't
know,
all
Problem solved.
they become
I thought of
the guy.
I thought about like the Jack in the Box party thing where the problem we had was like there wasn't enough bags of holding, and one of the solutions I came up with after the fact was artificer slaves.
Oh no!
Imagine, right? If you did that and you forced
Imagine
them to
what
make
I did.
3 bags of holding a day, and then one day they're like, "What if I want an alchemy jug?" And so they dropped one of the bags of holding, and now whoever had that bag of holding just has all of their items explode all over right where the bag was, and it just dumps all on the ground.
I think alchemy jugs could be used for way more things than they're actually utilized for.
I see it
100%.
mostly
You
used in
propose
torture.
I proposed goulash earlier today. I proposed replacing all of the mayonnaise with goulash, and I thought it was a great idea.
Goulash
agree.
is not a liquid.
Not
It
yet.
can be.
Not yet.
Kinda
If I blend it, guys.
You ever blended meat before? It turns out pretty good.
What are we
What are you
doing?
gonna say to that?
What is happening?
What are you gonna do with that?
It's happening over breakfast.
They are hooked on goulash, and I don't think we're gonna stop that.
Goulash is going over my head. I'm tired.
Micah,
I
you should
don't
know
know
that we
what's
have 3
happening.
full containers of goulash in our fridge right now. That are about yay big.
We should have
Yeah.
never had 2 roommates join the D&D call. That was just a bad choice.
And they were roommates.
They're talking about goulash. We need to get the game started. What are we doing? What are we doing?
I said we can get this conversation in canon while we make a goulash.
Yeah.
In canon.
We're gonna
is
work
that-
goulash into this session somehow.
DM, is that meta? Would any of our characters know what goulash is?
Roll for goulash.
Is that survival?
No, it's goulash.
Survival is crazy. I need it to live.
Maybe for you it is, yes.
One day we need to do a joke D&D game.
And
One of the characters needs
Okay.
to be
Oh, goulash!
Okay. So, 2 things before we start. One, gonna continue off what Devin was saying. I have been considering what the next campaign will be. This one I intend to carry over for at least another year of like, that's what we all agreed on upon session 0. Like, that's what I'm going to follow through with. And if you want it to extend another one, we can. But if not, I've been considering the next one to be not a like serious campaign of like heroes and villains, and just be like a bunch of people who just make joke characters and screw around.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yes, you can have Cotton Eye Joe. And it just like do whatever, like why not, kind of deal.
So, did you get my voice memo from Monday?
No.
I sent you a full voice memo about the possibility of getting a human from a mermaid, what's it called, centaur mix. And I was looking at the different phenotypes of centaurs and mermaids, and there's like a 1/8 chance based on different phenotypes, based on the genetics of the certain centaur and mermaid, that you get a full human, and I think it's really interesting. There's also a percentage chance that you get a fish, though. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I did
Oh,
not
fish.
get that. What I got was the happy birthday text at midnight, and then the conversation we had about the weather in New York.
that's devastating.
For a joke campaign, my friends and I once did like a bunch of characters who were all like half elves or like God, what are the other halves? Half orc, and it was like they were all just looking for their dad, who was the same guy, the same human guy running around.
That's a good one.
Jeez.
Like the
okay.
Magnificent Seven or whatever.
It's half a gigabyte. How long is that?
2 minutes.
Okay, I guess it's not as long as I thought it would. Half a gigabyte would be.
2.5.
Did you say kilobyte or megabyte? Am I dyslexic? Don't answer that.
It's a lot of yapping.
That's kilobytes. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. All right, so yeah, do we want to do like it's still way up in the works and obviously over a year out, but like, do we want to do the next one like a serious? Did you want me to run Strixhaven? Did you want me to run acquisitions? Did you want me to run like a silly one that's like or like a not serious tone?
Counter proposal. I didn't care what you were gonna run. I was gonna make a semi-joke character anyways.
I think we should
I
do
wasn't
Strixhaven.
I wasn't gonna listen to you regardless. I know what you do.
I think we should do Strixhaven, but purely with funny joke characters.
I can probably make that happen.
We do Strixhaven with the stereotypes.
Oh, that'd be way more fun.
Stereotype Strixhaven.
Yeah.
The jock, the nerd, the hot
Cheerleader.
chick, the cheerleader, and whatever the fourth one is.
Devin,
just
you
thought
have
of
to be
it.
the hot chick.
Theater students. Goth.
No. I just thought of an amazing
I call
joke
them goth.
character though. What if I was like?
You would.
What if I? Wait, no. This actually would work. I could be the jock.
No, I would
Because
only
I
accept
wanna
this
be
if
a
Devin plays the
Kenku.
hot chick.
I want to be a
Yes,
Kenku
you
that
remember the hot
lived.
chick?
No,
I want to
only
be a
accept
Kenku
this
that
if
lived
Devin
his
plays the
entire life in a frat house.
Again, I
So
only
all I
accept
can
this.
repeat,
I
all I
will-
can repeat is freaking
Dude.
like
Bro.
stereotypical jocks.
Dude.
I will
He'd-
only accept the proposal of the Strixhaven stereotypes if Devin plays the hot chick.
Or I could have been a Cancun in
The
a
hot,
sorority
rich
house.
Jock chick.
Kenku in a sorority house. is
Hot
crazy.
rich goth jock kid is wild, Mackenzie.
Anything happens, I'm just like, oh my god, Rebecca.
Is that Fred from Scooby Doo?
Maybe.
I think it is.
I don't like that.
Yep.
Moving on. On the 26th, Nick won't be here. Do we want to do... It's far enough away. Do you want me to prep a one-shot? Do you want to play Jackbox?
That's right. I give 2 weeks ahead notice.
Okay, don't sound so stuck up about it. And Mason does plan on joining us, by the way. So
I'd be down for a one shot.
Mason will join regardless. Does not what we do does not affect why he's joining.
I think it would depend on my homework for the week and if I could better utilize the time.
I can make. No, I can't. Never mind. Retract that previous statement.
Like, I will be in for a one shot unless that week I'm swamped. I'm like, actually, good reason.
I can make pre-con characters if you don't have time and you want to do a one-shot.
I mean, I can make time. It's not a problem.
Okay. I will start prepping, and by start prepping, I mean thinking about a one shot to prep, and then I'll start probably prepping next week till it's a one shot.
We have a third opinion. She didn't say anything.
Oh, I'm fine with one shot.
You know, Mike, I got a book for that.
I have that book. I gave that to Xander. Xander's running a one shot this Saturday that I get to play in, and I'm super excited to finally play in a game at a real person table with real people. I'm gonna wear the hoodie.
Nice.
Do you?
What'd you say, Riley?
Are we not real people to you?
At a real table?
Okay. Empty
In person?
chairs at empty tables.
I assure you,
We're
all
at
of us are
our
sitting
real-
in front of a table.
This is a desk, actually.
Well, the rest of us are at tables. You're missing out.
I got 2 tables.
I use.
Riley and I could go sit at a table together if you
Yeah, would
wanted.
you like us
I
to sit at a
don't
table
want the
together too?
echo. Okay. I will do one shot stuff. You know what? Because I have no reason not to. Let's do level. What do you want? Level 8 or level 10?
10. That would be fun.
Sure.
I think a level 18.
We'll do level 10 characters.
Make them level 9.
Oof.
Middle of the road.
We'll do level 10. Level 10 characters for the one shot. Not let me assume. Assuming he's not in the live stream, which I don't actually know if he is. He's not. I didn't have the live stream pulled up.
I may or may not pop in. I will be on a 8-hour bus ride to New York.
I
You
can
should
roll
visit-
dice for you. I can use this new one that I got.
Are you going to the city?
No.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Uh,
Doctors.
That dice just.
Guys.
It's not doxing
Guys.
myself.
I really hope it doesn't say Henrietta.
Hear
Villa.
me out. Hear me out. If I could get to level 5 cleric, I could throw a fireball.
True.
The light cleric.
I don't even know how to say
Yeah.
this, so I'm just gonna type it out in chat.
Worcestershire? Worcester?
No.
Worcester?
Rockport.
Oh, is it Shiloh? No. It's not Shiloh.
Cheektowaga.
I was going to say that says
Cheektowaga. I
Have you
don't
heard of
think that's pretty close to here.
What confuses me is how Nick doesn't know how to pronounce that.
Well, the problem is there's a meme, or there was a stupid meme where it's just a kid biting the curb, and then he goes Chickawaga.
It's like an hour away from here.
Did we do the research?
Okay.
If I do Leaf, you should do Rayhan. You can do Malin. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
Oh no. Okay. So we are going to start now. I have like a whole paragraph recap for you too.
Let's go.
Okay, so picking up from the last session, you guys continued your journey from the town that was in ruins to Willowshade, and after a couple of weeks of travel, you finally arrive at Willowshade. Upon your arrival, you find that the town is completely empty, and there are no signs of townsfolk anywhere. The town has been completely abandoned. After investigating, you learn that the people of Willowshade have just completely up and left their home, with only cart tracks to follow, and no other leads. You guys follow the tracks, Sanric knowing it's in the direction of the Druid Grove. Upon arriving at the Druid Grove, you're met by their guards, and Sanric called out to them in Druidic, which is the only reason they even stopped to talk to you. Upon asking for your name, Sanric gives his name and is immediately restrained by vines. As Elwyn Brightleaf, who the best friend of someone Sanric had killed before his time in the Feywild, the leader of the Druid Grove as well, reveals herself, telling Sanric it was a mistake to return. After some conversation and convincing, she finally lets Sanric go and you all enter the grove. After a lot of conversation and lore gathering between everything going on, Sanric learning about all of the fun things about his past in the Elder Grove. You guys learning about the elemental planes and the blight that has been set upon this world. This rot in an arcane layer. You are also learning about the Dragon Riders, which is the reason the townsfolk left their home, as they are using the mountain as a staging base and attacking nearby things as trial runs. The druids are protecting the townsfolk as well as trying to stop the blight. With this as their responsibilities, they tell you that they are unable to join the arcane resistance in Astari, and must stay where they are to not only defend the people, but to find a way to reverse the blight. With that, you guys go and you take a long rest, and that is where we pick up. You guys waking up in your Harry Potter tent that you
I'm
acquired.
making cool.
We're making.
And they're making goulash.
We're making goulash.
Making so much goulash.
How we
I'm
obtained
making-
noodles in a druid
Mhm.
grove,
I
nobody
make them.
knows.
You just make it. It's just like flour and eggs. It's not that.
Yeah, it's just flour and egg and water.
I think that's crazy.
Can I wake up to the comically accurate me floating in the air to the set of goulash?
No.
He's
Do
just
you know
like
the
he like
levitate
perfectly
spell?
sideways. He's sleeping and he just like
Everything.
starts floating, still like floats out of his tents and then just drops. And he's like, oh.
Goulash.
Okay, so our plan was what? We said we were gonna call the guy.
Yeah,
were
we
talking
wanted to
about
we wanted to
flying
head
over
back
there.
to Astari.
No,
Well, I don't know.
I got a compass and it points towards those mountains. We're going to the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
But
right. we
wouldn't
wanted
that
to
take a
talk
few
to the
months?
guy. We had the stone.
We can check in and then be like, we're gonna go to the mountains. Is there anything you want us to do while we're out and about, maybe? Or
Yeah.
we can just try to read.
But we have to leave the druid place out of respect for them before we use the stone.
Yes.
Yes.
So once we finish our goulash.
So once we, yeah.
They didn't tell you
Once
you
we finish
couldn't
it.
use magic. What they just didn't want to cast any big spells in their location.
Jack told me not to use the stone in the druid place. I'm respecting.
I'm just
I did say that.
clarifying so you guys don't feel like you're restricted.
Yeah, I
They
was
just don't
not
want
there.
big spells being cast.
We don't have thingy that restricts the usage of spying.
It's true, we
I
don't
would
have one.
like before we do anything, before we leave, before whatever, I would like, because we never clarified any lore about the village, I would like to go through and talk to some of the villagers I might have known and stuff like that. We don't really have to roleplay it because I know it'll be a long time for nothing.
I say, you can do that. I won't roleplay it because I don't have any information on your village.
Exactly.
Um,
What would the reception be, you think?
It's kind of mixed. Not a lot of them know about what you did. They just thought you disappeared in the war, so a lot of them are like, "Oh, he's back." And it's not like you had like a home. You were raised by this village as a whole, and it's not like, I'm sure you had like a couple people that you leaned towards more than others. But for the majority, it's like, "Oh yeah, it's Sanric," and they're like, "You're alive," but it's not like overjoyed, but there is some happiness to it. They're like, "Oh, he is alive." But like, you've been
I'll take
gone
that.
for 5 years. Like, most of them have coped with your death, if there was much to cope with. I don't know
Like
how
all the
many
village
NPCs
kids.
you say
Ah.
you're close to.
He's like Naruto.
I don't know. Sure.
Okay.
I don't know how many you were
yeah,
close
that's
to.
fine.
The ones that you were close to are like, "Oh my gosh, Sanric, you're alive." And the ones that like knew of you were like, "I thought you died."
Okay, I'll take that.
Exactly like Naruto.
Aunt Dandelion. Aunt Dandelion. She was a G. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh,
Jeez.
Aunt Dandelion.
She taught me how to do table manners.
How could
You
I
gotta
forget
respect
about
her.
her? My bad.
We said so much about you.
Alright. Yeah, then I would come back and we'd pretty much be ready to leave then. Right?
Should we check in with
That's it? Sorry.
What do you mean that's it?
What's her name?
Sorry.
Halloween.
Sorry, you were like, hey, can I go over like potentially a bunch of backstory stuff? Yeah, you know, Aunt Dandelion. That's it. She's a G. All right, guys, let's move on.
I
Pretty
made that up on the
much.
spot, dude. I have nothing about the village. Of all the things I wrote about, I did not write about the village.
Evan did 0
Unfortunately.
homework.
He did.
Look, that's my
All right.
bad. Look, I'm
I-
learning to
I-
be a better writer, and I just somehow I missed that.
I agree
Don't
that
worry.
we should check in with
Ellen,
Eloin. I almost said Eloquin.
Full name.
Who's the person?
at the very least, we should let her know that we're leaving.
Mm.
That she doesn't have to worry about us anymore. Like
The
being
problem
here.
child is leaving.
Just the ones.
Yeah.
Just the one. Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to.
Hey, I'm just gonna head out now. Sorry for killing your best friend again.
Anyway, this goulash is delicious.
I
It was
I
like
had my
you.
goodbye.
Oh.
I pretty much said my goodbyes in a way.
Oh, this goulash, guys. Too bad
We
Sandra
made
can't have
so
any.
much. We made so much goulash.
We should give out some goulash to the people.
Do we have a way to keep it?
No.
I mean, I've got a pouch.
Moose
put it- can
goulash
we put
in
it
your
in-
pouch?
Could we put it in like?
I have many vials, actually.
Could we put it in a potion?
You know how
Mm,
fast goulash?
goulash-
I mean, goulash without a refrigeration goes bad fast. You do not want to be carrying that around with you.
Hold on,
Hey,
I
we
have
can
a
use it
spell
to
for
poison
this.
our enemy.
I can refrigerate it.
You're poisoned through goulash.
We just
Make
need
it-
a
make
what
it-
is it?
Make a magic item that refrigerates any food.
Yeah, that's what
It's,
I'm doing.
it's the equivalent of a bag of holding, but it also acts as a refrigerant.
The bag of
Hmm.
refrigerator.
Something like
We'll
that.
put it next to the
It's
frozen water.
used
So-
for catching game and stuff, so you can store multiple animals in it, and so you don't have to like drag it back immediately. It'll keep it cold, keep the meat good. Used for that kind of stuff. For
Gotcha.
children.
It's
We know what we want to do, right?
Not
We're
that
all-
you guys know about it, but
Go say goodbye to Eloin. Leave. Communicate on Rock.
Was that was Dusk, right? He's out at dusk.
I mean, I can imbue a tiny non-magical object with magical properties of my choice for indefinite amount of time. So I could just make my vials cold.
What if you made the
Fantastic.
goulash unable to spoil?
Oh my
Instead.
god.
Oh, I could do that too. I could
Yes,
just...
I believe that is the plan.
Okay.
Well, it's a
We
little bit
can-
better than.
We can walk and talk
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the
Can we,
amulet.
can we go through the Druid Grove to find Eloin? To
Hey,
let her
Eloin,
know
have you ever
we
heard of
would
goulash?
we will be leaving the grove to head back to a starry Argo.
yeah.
We'll just
so,
say
actually, as you guys exit your tent, you see Eloin walking up to your tent to come and talk to you guys. Devin, do
I'm
you
going
have
with
your
it.
sound
Oh.
voice ready?
okay. Oh, Eloin, we were actually just gonna come find you.
Well, I am right here.
We are about to head out. We're going to either head to a starry or other matters.
I figured you'd be leaving in the morning, so I came to see you guys off, in a sense. And she looks at you, Sandrick, and she goes, I would like to apologize. I can tell that you are trying to change, and that you are truly sorry for what you have done. I will not forget what you have done, and I will try to forgive it as best I can. But a piece of me will hold on to that forever.
I don't think I'm worthy of even an apology, but thank you.
I mean, I did hold you with vines against your will, so
I
may have been a little
Didn't
bit
take it. I didn't take it too personally. Well, thank you very much, and I'll just do an awkward bow.
She doesn't respond to your bow in any way. You notice she has a small bag in her hand, and she holds it up and she goes, I cannot send any druids with you, and I cannot go myself. But I do hope that the resistance on Astari is able to fulfill their mission, and I would like to help with that with the best I can. So this is all I can offer you, and she hands you a bag.
Me?
A little sack. Yeah, yep. Just a little brown burlap sack, like big.
Oh, thank you, and open it up to look and see what it is.
Inside is a diamond and an orange gem. We don't have a lot of resources, but this is what we can spare. They are very fine for spellcasting components. And I wish you the best of luck on your mission. As the fate of this entire world depends on that.
Thank you. We will use this to fight the blight. We appreciate your help.
Yes, well, all of Zemla remains in apparently your guys' hands, which is still weird, considering how inexperienced you all are. But maybe that's what will let you win. If the deities of this realm have chosen you as their fighters, then they must know something I don't.
I'm glitching like crazy, guys. I'm sorry. Hold up.
Oh, you got frozen, Devin.
DM, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say those diamonds are around 300 gold pieces?
The diamond is a pretty big diamond. Well, it's an average. It's like that big of a diamond.
That's a big diamond.
It is a big diamond. The orange gem is much bigger. It's
Is it like an amber?
a little bit darker, not as opaque.
Citrine?
Oh, that-
Orange? An orange rock, perchance.
if you give me a second.
He's gotta look up orange gems.
Micah, here's a diamond. My brain. Did you just give us Revivify for free? Is that a spell I can take as a wizard?
No.
Nonsense, I can, right? If I take the magic initiate cleric feat? Or is that's not how that works, is it? That's only level 1 spells.
Man, I wish I could find any of my notes.
Micah, as a wizard, I must ask this. Can we assume that before I go into any battle, I have casted Mage Armor?
Okay, that's just a color.
That's the color of orange it is. I wasn't gonna
Oh my
look. Do you
God.
want me to look up orange gems? I can't.
What's the hex code for this?
That's a crazy.
Let me double check that real quick. It's not in my.
Dude, that looks fire. It's a pill. Is it this?
What? Hang on. It's
Or you're thinking a little bit more like this.
Okay, Nick actually looked up orange gems.
I did that too. I wanted the actual color because I knew an orange gem wouldn't be the right color.
Hear me out.
What's the hex
One of
code,
these.
you ask?
You can give me the RGB, I'll accept that.
Well, I think I have it in hex code. Okay, give me a second. I'm doing 4
I figured
things.
this code was easier to find.
What is it called? What is it called? What is it called? What is it called?
I think it's somewhere in this dark orange tourmaline.
It looked like
thing.
that.
Tourmaline?
Excuse me?
Tourmaline?
Yeah.
The gem.
Do you know what it
I'm gonna
is?
delete all of the things Nick sent.
Well, you should have put that one in art drops. Rookie.
What do you
Gosh, this
have for
guy's-
tourmaline in your
That's the
head?
hex code.
Thank you.
Love me some tourmaline.
All right. Art drops.
Ooh.
Paste. Orange gem. I don't know what this what is approximately this size.
Ha. I see what you did there.
What I do?
It's like
I don't know what is that size, so that's what you get.
The really funny thing is like 3 years ago I sent you the hex code of my favorite color, and this is the same exact color.
Is it that code?
Is it? Is it?
Is it?
Yes.
I need you to
I
know
just-
that I just searched and let
Really
my,
funny.
you know what's funny is my autofill caught that. So I went with it.
Yeah. I just went through my notes to find the hex code that I sent you.
Is that why you wanted the hex code, is to see if that's the one I was sent you?
It looks
Yeah.
too similar.
That you sent me. Yeah, okay. Cheers. The reason why that is the look, I know why that was in my autofill. It's because that's the hex code I used for your Discord color on my other server,
I thought so, yeah.
which is I think why I asked for your color. Anyway, that's the color. That's the description of it you get because I don't know a better way to phrase that.
So did I miss anything?
Art drops.
No.
Mike.
Literally
I
nothing.
can't. I'm on my phone right now because the internet, someone is probably downloading like 7 gigajoules or something. I don't know.
Gigajoules is crazy. That's how you measure electricity.
I know. Ooh. What are the?
I was
What are
gonna say
these?
stop vaping.
So that is the gem and the color of the gem.
And
And
the
the
hex
size,
code.
rough size of the gem, that is the orange gem. The other gem is a smaller gem that is about that big. It is a diamond.
Okay, so like, Revivify and what would the other one be?
You don't know
I
the
could make a
prices
whole
of the
mindless
gems.
servant about that, out of that, likely.
You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How you gotta get them appraised if you want to find out.
I gotta get it appraised. We'll find
Yeah.
out.
You don't have a resident gem expert in the party this time, guys.
What do you think I am? What do you think I've been doing?
Nobody has the
Make it-
identify spell. Can you identify that?
No.
Can I try to? Yes, I do. Can I?
No, I was referring to Devin. Yes,
I do not have the identify spell. I'm sorry, I lied.
I
You do.
definitely
You
don't
just
have.
might not have prepared it for the day.
I have not. I could.
Identify is a ritual spell. You could take 10 minutes to cast it. Yes, Nick.
When
I'll
going
pack
into
up with
combat,
that.
What?
if I have spell slots, can we just say that I casted mage armor beforehand?
I feel like it needs to be implied that you do it. Like, there might be some combats where you don't get, like, you're getting jumped and you don't get the choice to cast mage armor beforehand.
How long does mage armor last?
An hour, I think.
I think they updated it.
Can I attempt to appraise it myself?
Yes, you can attempt to appraise it once you get your hands on the gem, but currently it's in a bag that's in San Rixan because she just handed
I'm trying to
it.
refrigerate that bag. I'll have you know it.
DM at last 8. 8 hours is
Okay,
crazy.
where did
That's a whole.
I
That's
missed
about as
that.
long as I need it for.
I missed that whole like last speech you gave. So I was glitching the frick out.
Elowen basically said that she doesn't know why you guys are the reason, or that you're what the fate of Zemla relies on, but that if two deities are involved in this, then they have to know what they're doing, even though you guys don't look qualified for it.
Yeah.
And she gave you 2 gems as a help to help you, saying that that was the only resources the druids could spare.
Oh, sick. Okay, it freaking worked.
Oh. He really hates his
I
gems.
think you switched to computer.
Okay. Yep. All right. Here we go. All right. What do I say?
So you wanted
Help me
to
here, guys. Help me.
try to
Go ahead. What were you saying?
me. I was just asking you if you wanted to try to identify the gem, and I'll pack up the tent. Right? That's what the last thing was.
Well, she's still here. I was gonna.
What are you saying?
I don't know. I'm not the one that's like picked by a god. You guys could say something.
You
sure
are
were.
the god! You are!
I am, but I'm not to. Anyway, I
You
will
sure
look
were, dude. You were given a solid. What do you
at-
mean?
Okay, shut up. Let me.
Your
let me
god
go,
is
let me
your
go, let me
daddy,
cook.
bruh.
You are also good. You
I
could.
mean-
You also were chosen by God. Anyway. Yeah. I'm not sure either. I'm trying to figure that out myself. But we'll see. I guess we'll try our best.
And
But we.
keep going.
But guess we'll be on our way now.
Yes. Do be
Thank you.
careful of the riders.
We will. And I'm just gonna awkwardly like do a little nod and kind of turn. I don't know what the others do.
She gives you like a slight head nod and then turns around and walks the other direction.
Walk up to all the other all you guys and be like, "Well, that went well."
Went better than yesterday.
Yeah, she seemed to talk back this time.
You didn't take a chunk out of her.
She didn't restrain you.
Why would I?
She wasn't an orc.
Her?
Hey.
What?
And everyone lived.
Yeah. Well. I said my goodbyes to the people from the village. I'm ready when you guys are.
Aunt Dandelion.
Really sad. Aunt Dandelion. You're a real homie.
Yeah, we should go say goodbye to Aunt Dandelion. She was really kind of all
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
She gave us that tea.
Yeah,
It
we-
was so nice.
Yeah, I'll go. We'll go say goodbye to Aunt Dandelion. We all pack up and we go say goodbye to Aunt Dandelion because I need Micah to be Aunt Dandelion.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Dandelion.
Yeah, we want to go to Aunt Dandelion.
We're all packed up. We're ready to go.
Yeah, we're leaving any second.
So you guys
We're going
get
over to
packed
the
up.
villagers.
You go say goodbye to all the villagers, and you go approach your favorite of the villagers last at the tent. And
Practically raised me, Aunt Dandelion.
oh boy.
You've been so kind to all of us.
What?
She's really been so kind to all of
She
us.
really
Mm.
has. She has given you tea and biscuits, and it's been a great time. I said biscuits.
She made the
you mean-
pasta for
Oh
our ghoul?
no! I
Oh my
made
God.
cookies.
Oh, he's
Said
dead.
Cookies.
It's okay, we can roleplay with Aunt Dandelion while he's gone.
I said biscuits instead of cookies. I'm British now.
I just
Oh
assumed she
my
gave us
goodness.
biscuits.
We
And
knew it was gonna
dandelion.
happen someday.
Tea
Do you have any
biscuits was
embarrassing
great.
stories about Sandrick?
Okay, anyway, so she's given you tea and biscuits before. Gosh, quit.
Tea, biscuits, and cookies.
Yes, and cookies, even. Devin, you say
Butter biscuits.
Devin.
Maybe she even had jelly.
Devin.
I think he's
I'm
dead.
think
still
that-
here. Yeah, I'm glitching the frick out. I don't know what is wrong with the internet right now.
But you can still hear.
I can hear.
Okay.
You guys are fuzzy, and I don't think I can have my camera on, but I can hear.
That's okay. Just wanted to confirm that. Okay, so you go to say goodbye one last time, and as you go to knock on the tent pole, she pulls back the tent, and you see in front of you a very old halfling walking with a cane. Is holding a little tray, hands a little shaky, with a little teapot in the middle, and then cookies and biscuits on one of each side. And she goes, "This is for your trip on the road."
Oh, thank you so much, Aunt Dandelion. That's so nice of you.
You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Here, let me take this, and I'm gonna reach out and grab it, so that she's not holding it.
She reaches forward and picks up her cane and starts to lean on that. And she goes, "You fellows, make sure you take care of my little Cedric."
We will.
We'll make so much sure to.
Oh, bless your hearts, dears. And she
Uh,
walks up to Cedric and like pinches his cheek.
Oh no.
You asked for this. She's like, "You take care, dearie. Make sure you stop those evil people, whatever they're doing."
We will, Aunt Dandelion. We will.
For you, Aunt
Thank you,
Dandelion.
Aunt Dandelion. We will try our best, and thank you so much for everything. And it's good seeing you again.
Oh, it's good seeing you too, Sonny.
And I will hug Aunt Dandelion.
She is a.
He's still holding the full tray.
Yeah, he's like tray in one hand, hug in the other, like.
Are we taking the
And,
full
like,
tray with
she's like
us?
this. She's an old halfling. She's this frail old lady.
I know, but Sandrick's an old halfling. Like,
He's not that old.
She's like 260 years old.
Yep, she's much older.
Wait, no, wait. Halflings lived 150.
Yeah, so you're thinking of no.
he's so old.
She's like 130.
She's up there.
And as you leave the embrace of her hug, she goes, "Make sure you try the tea. It's the last of the season."
We will, Aunt Dandelion. Your tea is the best.
All natural. Grew it myself.
Vegan.
She motions
Vegan
to the
too.
small little garden she's made of the ground.
I bet it's the best dandelion tea this side of the mountains.
On any side of the mountains.
On any side. You're so right. You're so.
You don't. It's okay. You don't have to say that.
Does Jack say anything to Aunt Dandelion?
Can I try one of the cookies? Can Jack reach and try one of the
He's
cookies?
smiling this whole time.
While Sandrick was giving her a hug, you reach to the tray and take one of the cookies.
Is it a good cookie?
It's a snickerdoodle.
Ooh.
It's the best cookie you've ever had,
It's the
man.
best
What are you
snickerdoodle
gonna
you've
do?
ever had in your life. You don't even know what a snickerdoodle is, but it's the best one you've ever had.
I took a little nibble of the cookie, and then you see Jack's eyes kind of widen, and then he pops the whole cookie in his mouth. I don't know how big they are, but if it's bigger than his mouth, he's trying to fit it.
They're snack sized. They're meant for being eaten with the tea.
And as you can hear him, you know, crunching on the cookie.
Jack, goodness. Oh.
Well, we gotta come back here.
Well, anyway,
We will, Aunt Dandelion.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look, and and I'll put a hand on her shoulder. Thank you for everything, and Dandelion. We must get going.
Yes, go
Take care of yourself.
World, you little rascal.
Thank you. And I will turn to leave.
She gives you a little wave goodbye.
All right. Off we go. Aunt Dandelion, adding that to my notes.
I know
She's
how
just
to,
more for Aunt Dandelion.
I don't remember Anti-Dandelion.
well, I know how to cause character development later.
Oh man.
We got.
That's gotta be illegal.
What?
Let's put a.
What's gotta be illegal, Nick?
Killed Aunt Dandelion.
I
You're
do
not
whatever
to.
I please. I own this world. To be fair, she'll probably die of age before any forces of evil manage to make their way to her.
Very old. She's very old. I
They
wish she was
tried.
in university though. Goodness.
Alright, so you guys make your way to the road. Your tea, biscuits, and cookies.
And we should definitely try to be stealthier than we were before, I would say. Now that we know for a fact that there are people from the kingdom with dragons.
Yeah, so we can't sip the tea too loudly.
Or munch on the
Even though we
cookies.
still have this full tray.
I just say we don't make any fires or try to hide our.
We can make
candles and
magical
stuff like that
fires.
if we're
They don't
going through
produce
the-
smoke, right?
Yeah, I got alchemist fire.
They produce light though.
Alchemist fire is real fire, just with chemicals. Where are we
When
going?
did he
What are we doing?
say we can?
Wasn't it
talk on the
dusk?
stone?
Yeah, we're waiting for Dust to talk to the guy.
I think we can start walking a little bit.
Let's say
Well,
start
yes,
headed in
we-
the way of the mountain.
We're heading in the opposite direction of the dragon riders, just to be completely clear about it.
But we're also being kind of sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky or kind of sneaky?
So
Sneaky.
technically
Being
speaking,
careful.
we don't know.
Casually sneaky.
So you want to head towards the massive mountain? Am I correct?
The one with the waterfall.
The one with the
Yeah.
So yeah, the massive mountains.
waterfall.
So
Waterfall.
okay, in character on the road as we start walking.
It's got two of them.
So you want to head towards the mountains, but we haven't really gotten in contact with what's his name.
Yes,
I
Devin.
figured
What's
we
his
could.
name?
Tell me, Devin. What is his name?
What is his name? We did tell you. We actually told you several times.
Oh no. Give me a sec. Nick's notes coming in clutch. Never delete this,
using them.
please.
Guys, he's learning.
Oh my god.
No, wait, I don't think I have his name in here.
You
You
do.
don't frick me.
It's in the other list.
I thought I wrote it down. All I have is Orlod.
Devin,
I
that's
think
his
that's
name.
the guy that. Oh, that is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
I don't have
Anyway.
it written down. I only have this Orlon, whatever that means.
I thought Orlod was the druid that or was the cleric that released my.
No. Skill
Spell?
Shaz.
Oh, gotta write that down.
The golden
Okay.
dragonborn cleric of Bahamut.
Okay, got that. All right, Gilshaz Orlod. Anyway,
Did you label them, or do you just have the names down?
I just got the names. I'll figure
You
it
should
out.
probably label
Oh, that's too much work. Anyway, should we just
that's-
start?
Sorry.
So for now, do we just start headed east until we get in contact with him?
I mean, I figured because I mean, it beats standing around and just waiting for the time for like when the communications open.
The only
Either
thing
way,
that they
we're
could
headed
do
towards Astari.
is tell us to turn back around and go back to the Trader Joe. That's the only thing.
That's
that
true.
would suck.
We should get in contact with him before the next few days, so we won't be too far of a trip if that's the case.
What times did he say? Was it dusk or was it like noon?
It's from when the sun begins setting until when the
Okay.
sun finishes setting.
So dusk.
Okay.
So evening. Pretty much.
No.
Very specific. It is from when dusk begins till when dusk ends.
Okay.
I took
Well, I
notes.
mean,
Till then, we should just avoid the dragon riders. I don't think any of us are prepared to take that on. So no fires, and we just hide our camps, I guess.
all right.
Okay. And you're all going stealthily.
We're all going stealthily.
I would like
As we
everyone to roll
can.
Stealth checks.
Hey guys, I have disadvantage on stealth. Just so you
Take off-
know.
take-
Playing-
Can I take off my armor and then do the stealth check and then put it back on?
No. The armor would go back on after you're done being stealthy.
In person.
Okay, Nick, this isn't a helpful
18.
description of who Orlod is.
We are
Well-
not stealthing our butt cheeks all the way to the freaking mountain.
It is. He always gets mad,
They're-
and he's a fire Genasi.
He's not mad. That's
He's
the
a fire
wizard.
Genasi?
The wizard was the guy who was always mad.
Oh.
I
Nah,
thought
he
that
was the
grumpy
calm
one with
guy
PTSD.
who told the wizard to get out.
Who's the one with PTSD?
Why are
The
we
wizard.
rolling stealth? Did I miss something?
Yeah. Dragons.
Fire Genasi name Orlog. There.
Wait, what?
We're
We're
trying to
rolling
be
stealth.
stealthy and avoid
We-
the dragon riders.
Shouldn't our
You remember
like
the
we're
dragons?
gonna actively stealth the whole way through all this
Oh.
land?
Just away from the mountains.
Just out of like the theoretical range that they are sit in.
Dude, they're dragon riders.
Okay, can
They
you roll stealth
burnt- they-
anyways?
Okay,
burnt
if
the
you want us to
village.
get caught by the dragons, we can stop stealthing.
We can light a
No,
fire.
guys, I think
Look-
Devin has a solid point. I don't have a
Yeah.
combat plan for today.
Mm,
I do.
I'm just saying.
I
we
mean,
don't
with this
light a-
12 and 13,
we don't-
is-
We don't light a fire. We don't
It's a group stealth.
make any loud
stealth.
noises, and we just walk and don't go crazy. We'll be fine.
Okay, so the you not making any loud noises to make yourself seem quiet is called stealth, especially when traveling. Not
Okay,
attracting
like, I'm not-
attention to yourself while traveling is stealthing, and it does take extra movement to do that, as you are being careful. If you were being
I'm ready.
not, if you weren't carrying, then you would simply be rushing or moving quickly. You would be making more sound just by moving. You could be seen easier. You're not trying to avoid spots of open air. You're just going. If you're actively trying to stay out of the way, that's stealthing.
Okay,
So even if
that's fair.
so, all the things you're describing is stealthing, and so you still would make a stealth roll for that.
All right.
I see Nick has taken my thing and started adding things to his boomar.
Nah, this is a clip I just have forgotten to take downstairs for the last 2 months.
I have one, you just can't see it. I'll send it to you.
So what do we do then?
We roll a stealth check.
Everybody needs to give me a stealth check and then their numbers.
18.
Oh,
Dirty 20.
oh,
Well,
You got a 13, I got a 12.
We're fine.
30.
13.
Stand by while I proceed to fail at doing basic math. Cheers.
Do we pass?
Micah went adding and dividing by 4.
All I can think of is that moment from a Harry Potter musical where Dumbledore comes in and he's like, "Who's ready to fight a dragon?" Who am I kidding? Of course you're not. You're just kidding. What the hell am I thinking?
So who's ready to fight a dragon?
It's wild how much of you bet you just pulled out.
Yeah, well, he rolled a 20.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
ready to
but
fight a
Devin-
dragon.
Devin
Because
rolled a
what?
20.
Devin got a
Definitely
dirty
20.
20.
Does that mean only me and Terras get eaten by dragons?
Yeah.
No,
We can
because
kill
it's
the
the way
dragon.
group stealth works.
No, I
Is-
know how it was a joke, Micah.
Is
I thought abilities can't nat 20.
It's not a
doesn't.
nat 20. Dirty 20.
The way a way a stealth group check works is I add it all up, average it, and the average is the DC. Because you and Sanric are making up for Noah and Teos, not as stealth approach. So every time like they fumble something, you're like, hey, be careful, don't walk out there. There's a dragon right there, and all of that stuff. And as you guys are walking, you guys are trying to avoid a clearing of trees, and the leaves in this area are basically gone. There's not a lot of foliage cover here, and you and Sanric notice a dragon, like a couple dragons flying overhead, and you duck behind some trees into some cover of the shade to try and stay out of line of sight. The other two don't see it in time, and as you guys try and pull them in, they were out in the open for an extended, for a little bit, and you guys are sitting there and you're just kind of like, okay, maybe they didn't see it. And then you watch as the dragons veer back around, and start coming in your direction.
Okay.
You think they saw us?
He's right
I
behind
think
me,
they
isn't
saw
he?
us!
Is that out loud?
How close? There ain't no way they can hear that. That's insane.
If he
He's
yells,
that was a joke. That was a joke.
I also made a joke.
it's okay, I didn't hear yours. Nick was yelling.
I heard it. It was funny.
I'll just go back through
Okay.
the pod.
Okay. Spell sniper.
No.
100. It adds 180 feet. Let me check real fast.
We don't even know if it saw us.
They're flying in your direction.
How many of them are there? 2. Okay. Who's ready to kill 2
Spell
dragons?
sniper.
Okay, no. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quick grab everyone and be like, everyone, quick, find a place to hide, and I'm gonna cast a spell, and I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Why didn't you lead with that?
That sounds way
Because
better
it
than
doesn't
I was
last
gonna
forever. It lasts for 1 hour.
do. That sounds
I
way
would have
better
to
than I
cons-
was gonna do.
If you're
feels
traveling
like
for
a
that amount
long
of
enough
time, you just keep
time.
recasting.
That means we just
Keep using
add
spell slots. Anyway, I will cast Pass Without a Trace and tell everyone to find a place to hide.
Okay. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
What time of day is it?
Like noon-ish.
What does Pass Without a Trace do exactly
Gives
before
you a
I know?
plus 10 to your
10
stealth.
bonus to stealth
As
checks.
long as you're within 30 feet of Sanric.
Holy crap! I gotta make sure this is correct.
Yeah.
Is there? So we're like next to trees or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is it considered dim light?
In a couple of spots,
Am I currently in one of those spots?
you could probably get into one that's near Sanric.
Would I be able to do that and then cast invisibility?
Yeah.
and that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, the three of you roll for stealth. You too, but yours won't affect the group total, just to see how quiet you are.
And then we have
Just
plus 10.
don't hit. I got a 30.
17.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Uh,
plus 10, so
26.
30.
Plus 10.
So
It'll be
30,
26.
What'd you get? 26. Teo?
26.
You were
Yeah,
26.
That's plus 10.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 10? We have plus 10, 27.
Okay.
30.
The dragons you watch as the two dragon riders land, and you picture dragons to be much bigger than that. Those are some small dragons. And the guys on top, you can hear them talking back and forth, and one of them's like, "You sure you saw something?" And the other guy was like, "Yeah, dude, I saw them. They're like over in the trees." And like they both sit down and they both start looking. And you watch them squint in your direction, and the dragons start walking a little bit closer to where you are, and they stop at the edge of the tree line of the clearing. They look around. You sure you saw something? Yes, I saw something. It was right there. They ducked into the trees. Look, man, I don't know what you think you saw, but it was probably just a rabbit. Can we go back to patrol? Guy's gonna take one more look. He pauses for a second, looks around, looks right at one of you, squints. Fine. And both the dragons, they start to try and take off, and it's a little wobbly. Looks a little still not fully trained yet. And you start to fly back off. And they fly away, and you guys sit there for holding your breath for another minute. And you let your breath go, and you sit there for a little bit longer until you're confident that they've left. How long does your invisibility last?
It's just normal invisibility, an hour.
What did these guys look like? What were they dressed as?
They were wearing guard uniforms. A special guard uniform. It didn't look like the normal guards that you've run into, of that were like royal guards. Like these ones had a completely different dress, almost as if it was to better equip them for riding their dragons. Their armor looked to be a bit more flame resistant. The emblem, instead of wearing the cloak with the cloak with the emblem for the guards, and having it on their chest, was only on their shoulders, on shoulder patches, and their helmet was redesigned for flying as opposed to the normal guard helmet, which is just a open-faced helmet.
Well, that was close. So it's true. It looks like there really are guards riding dragons.
We really have to figure out what's going on with the kingdom around here.
Well, we should get moving. The spell only lasts for so long. Should get as far as away from here while it's still up. Stay close to me. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna start scuttling away.
And you guys notice after Senric has cast the spell, shadows are like almost clinging to you guys, helping conceal you.
We leave no footprints either.
Yeah, no, like you guys leave absolutely nothing behind, no evidence of that you were here, and you are more obscured, like halfway camouflaged almost. And you guys start making movement. Roll me some more stealth checks.
This lasts 30 minutes.
I'll
by
keep
the way.
up invisible for. Do I still get the pass
You get a
without
plus
trace
10 though.
Yeah.
bonuses?
That's 15. That's
Mhm.
good.
Okay. Do you still want me to roll stealth?
Yes.
I got a nat
Quiet,
one.
moving and stuff. Your sounds are also muffled. You notice that as you're walking and running, your sound, your movement's muffled.
31.
15.
Is that
I
with
got
the
a nat
+5?
1.
It's
15
plus 10.
with the +10?
Yeah.
Teo?
With the plus 10, 19.
19.
So I got a
11.
nat 1, 6 plus 10, 16 if we're not counting natural ones.
6? You have a +6 to... Oh, you're proficient. Okay. So 16, 19, 15. Pass by that trace, save you guys. And then a 31.
Might not save us now.
That's a 50 plus...
We got
whatever
so
those two
comfortable
are.
after the spell was on us. We're like, ah. Breaking branches.
Let's pretend we're mountain trolls.
Someone drops the tray. All of the pieces go scattering everywhere.
Oh my gosh, guys, we could have just gave them gave them a cookie and it would have been chill.
Oh man.
They're
We
really
could have
good.
we could have taken them. 2 dragon riders.
We could have took.
We
Those
might
dragons
take 'em
also
now.
were small.
There were small
can't-
dragons.
They were
did
tiny
not
dragons.
look like dragons of folklore you've heard of or seen pictures of. They were small. Alright.
Worm?
You're a worm.
Worm. Your face is a worm.
A worm?
A worm?
Worm.
Spell that for me. Go ahead.
Look like a worm.
What? No? Okay, fine. Alright. You guys continue on for the next little bit. Everyone make a perception check for me.
Yeah.
We're gonna
That
do
I
this
can
in
do.
waves as you're trying to get out of the dragon's territory through their patrols.
What if my passive perception
Nat
is higher than
20.
what I rolled?
23 altogether.
This isn't a passive kind of deal. This is I'm moving and looking around my surroundings. Passive would be someone pickpocketing you.
It was
or
jokes.
walking into an
16.
ambush.
6.
10.
6. What?
10.
10. Teo?
16.
16. Sanric, 20 something, right?
Yep. 23, 20, nat 20.
Okay. So Teo and Sanric, you guys, as you're moving, you see the two dragons. You're not sure if it's the same ones or not. You don't think they are Sanric, but it's still a little too far to tell. Coasting for another area of patrol. So we are going to roll 2 more checks using your current stealth numbers, which your DC is 21.
Are we still? Is this within the time? Of
Yes,
my...
this is right at the
tra-
edge of your pass without trace. So, you guys are continuing onward, and your pass without trace goes away. You can notice that your sounds are no longer muffled. Shadows are no longer clinging to you as you guys continue on.
I think.
Yep.
I think we might have made it. We saw them leave.
Well, you saw this
Dragon
patrol
Riders.
fly by out of the way.
Okay.
Since you're moving stealthily, your movement has been slowed. You're moving at half speed. And
longer.
so in the hour and a half, 2 hours you've been traveling, you haven't made it super far. Yes.
Okay. So,
So,
I have the feat called Gaze of Two Minds.
meaning,
You can use a bonus action to touch a willing creature and perceive through its senses until the end of your turn, as long as you're on the same plane as existence as you. You can take a bonus action to maintain the connection and extend the duration to the end of your next turn. While perceiving through the other creature senses, you benefit from any special senses possessed by the creature. You can cast spells as if you were in your space or the other creature's space if you're within 60 feet.
okay.
So if I do that and cast invisibility, will they get invisibility? Or do you want me to screenshot the wording so you can read it?
It says you can cast spells as if you were that creature, as long as you're within 60 feet of the creature.
It says you can cast spells as if you were in your space or the other creature's space
Okay.
if you were within 60 feet.
All right. What are you trying to do?
Well, if I'm in dim light, I get to cast invisibility for free. So
So you want to be able to touch someone and then have them cast invisibility on themselves.
yes,
Okay.
theoretically making the whole group invisible.
Is this
Isn't this one at a time thing?
invisibility is a concentration spell,
Mm-hmm.
and you're still concentrating on the spell. It's still you casting the spell. It's like
There's the
that's
cutoff.
too broken for that to not have a cutoff. There it is. I dropped my ring.
But
I
it's
mean,
one
it could
D
work
and
for one
D.
person though.
It's one D&D.
What about it?
To make a different person invisible, yes, but I still wouldn't be able to stay invisible.
True.
All right. Continuing on.
I suppose.
Stealthily, or are we continuing normally?
I'll cast Pass Without a Trace again. Just
I
because
will-
of how freaking bad our stuff is.
You're
I'll
gonna
find
I also have
get back
disadvantage.
in and invisible.
ear.
Oh shoot! You have heavy
Yeah.
armor?
I have chainmail.
Okay. Yeah, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace.
Stealth checks, everybody.
– 19.
22.
20, 30.
24.
All right.
I never thought this spell was going to be useful this much.
Perception checks.
I literally just like.
Remember-
I need more utility, and I grabbed it, and I was like, "This is insane."
Spells exist because they have a use.
Real. Pass Without a Trace is a great spell. I love this spell. Did you guys
Are
roll
you wait-
perception checks?
Oh,
Perception.
Did you say something?
I did. I asked for it before you guys were talking about Pass Without a Trace.
What else?
I was still thinking about goulash, man.
I figured you hadn't stopped.
30, 20.
20. Whatever.
9.
9,
13.
13, 10,
12.
12. Okay. So you got 13, Riley?
Hmm.
Okay. So Teo and Noah, you guys see 2 dragon riders off in the distance. This is toward the end of the another hour you were going. You managed to ignore this. You got you continued on. About half hour in, you saw some more, and then you continued on again. And then there was right at the end of your Pass Without a Trace. You see 2 more flying ahead. So roll for perception for both riders. And as you are watching, you watch as one of the riders peels off from the other one, starts heading in your direction, and then the other one starts to follow suit. So natural
Okay.
20s go crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna message Sandrick. I'm gonna say, hide, dragons incoming. And
And I'll
then,
do the same with Jack.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like frustratingly whisper to, "How could they see us?" and like hit the floor. And yeah, I'll probably try to find a tree to hide behind, or I don't know where exactly the terrain we're in, but
yeah.
I'll blend in somehow. I'm invisible.
I'll use my skills from my middle school performance as a tree.
We know I was a baker once, so I can decorate myself
no,
fully.
knowing Jack, he's just gonna hit the Riz. He's just gonna be like,
Knowing Jack, when have I ever did something like that?
sorry.
Dude,
He's thinking
you
of
need
the
to play
bar.
in the fact. You need to play into the Jack being a badass thing a little bit more.
I think Jackson
Because
nerd.
he just-
I think we're dismissing that.
Look
real.
at Jack's picture. That
He was
guy
a
ain't
wizard.
no way.
He's a
that guy-
warlock wizard, bruh.
He was a wizard and then he died and now he's a warlock. He's still a wizard.
You're,
We spent all this
in
time
your
reading
picture,
books.
Jack
Yeah.
in your
Alright.
What
picture
an
is
idiot.
literally
I'm
literally
his
mewing.
childhood in a library. Are you kidding?
What are we doing?
We are hiding.
Again.
hiding.
All right. So
Again.
you guys,
Oh no.
you know they see you, and they come down into the clearing that's near you, and they land. You guys just hide.
Yeah, it worked last time.
As they get closer, do they look like the same smallish dragons?
Yes. Because you are technically already hiding, I don't know if I can have you re-roll your stealth. The reason you re-rolled last time is because he cast Pass Without a Trace, changing your rolls. You are invisible.
I know, but is there a difference between hiding from something you don't know is coming and then you know it's there, so now you're holding your breath, you're just
So,
not moving as
This
much.
is,
What's
think
behind
about
it?
it this way, right? So you break into a house and you're being stealthy. You don't know anyone's there. And then you see someone and you think they saw you, but you're not sure. So you duck into a closet and you hold your breath. And then they open the closet. You were still trying to be stealthy the whole time. And you were still trying to be quiet. But they still saw you and saw you duck into the closet. Just out of the corner of their eye. But they still saw it. And you thought you got away with it, but you didn't.
What if I didn't duck out a closet? What if I climbed out the window and now they can't find me?
That's not what you did because they saw you. If you succeeded on the check, then that's what would have happened if they saw you.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Is it possible to take the gaslight approach?
Anything is possible if you try hard enough.
They
What
did
if I?
down
To an extent.
a village.
What
and
if
presumably
I
killed everyone in it?
minor illusioned
That is.
the bush shaking a little bit, and
The
then
bunny
a
pops.
squirrel, or a bunny, whatever's more natural to the current environment that we are in.
Okay. You are humanoids. They probably wouldn't have seen something that small.
What if it's
A
a deer?
large bunny.
It's Big Chungus.
What if it's just Sandrick as a deer? What if we convince Sandrick to turn into a deer?
Oh my god, that's so big.
I literally thought about turning into a deer.
Quick, guys, act normal. He just turns into a deer.
Okay. Deer.
I think you belong here.
Why are the shadows sticking to this deer? How come we can't hear it move? Deer.
Must be a real deer.
Okay. Well,
What are we doing?
We're hiding. It's the only thing we can
We
do right
cast
now.
the spells,
I'm still gonna rock with the squirrel because I thought,
Okay.
we think they thought that they saw
Casting a
us.
spell loses your invisibility.
Why?
Casting
Because
a
that's
spell? Is that not what it says in the invisibility?
The spell ends early after the target makes. It does say cast a spell. I don't cast a spell. I retract everything I just said.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay invisible.
All right.
well,
Instead,
you and me.
um,
If Sandrick wants to turn into a deer, we can
could I
find Gaslighter.
potentially sneak up to the dragons?
Let's head on over to the map, shall we?
Okay.
Alright.
no, we're pissed.
Wait, I'm not guaranteeing combat right now, but for
It's
the sake
more
of
of visual aid,
visualization,
guys.
I think you turn into an animal and then
Is there
me and
boats in
Noah
this one?
pretend to be
No,
like,
there's
I
no
don't know.
boats. Bugger off.
Yeah. Did you look for boats?
Hit you.
Is one of the dragons named Hellcat?
Is there goulash?
Is there goulash?
We're gonna offer them goulash. And they're gonna say, thank you so much.
Would we be friends with them?
We're traveling goulash salesmen.
Yeah.
Can we talk about? Can we tell them about Aunt Dandelion? How she's a
I have really good persuasion. It's okay.
I'm pretty sure dragons can eat goulash. It's all naturally occurring things. Tomatoes, cheese, beef, pasta.
I don't think it would taste the goulash. I think it's too small. We would need really large goulash.
Well, they're small
We
dragons.
have a lot of
Oh
goulash.
yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Can we breathe? Can we tell them that we're gonna leave them a good review on Yelp?
Yeah.
Yo, these dragon riders were sick. What a
He's
fun
meant to
time.
be chaos. We should stop.
Forgot to hit start.
Yo, this forest looks scary.
It's gnarly, man. Goodness.
Forest.
This looks like somebody might die here.
I bet it's Jack.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, that's kind of.
We won't be able to find your body. It'll be so sad.
It wears off in an hour.
Oh, good.
When
Where
he
did we
dies,
find
he
it?
loses concentration.
I knew it was gonna be something.
Mike and his rules. Can't
All
listen.
right, so we're traveling goulash salesman.
I bought
That's
this
the
book.
plan,
I'm
that's
gonna use
the
this
plan.
book.
Michael, where's
Yo-
the visual aid for the dragons?
They're invisible right now. I gotta highlight them.
Oh, I was like, wait, they cashed invisibility on
They
themselves.
are worms.
They are worms.
They
Worm.
are not technically.
It says
because
Worm
it's-
Rider.
It's because it's what I named them.
I'll fix it for you.
No,
Elijah,
don't. I named them that for a reason.
not Micah. Can I? I'm gonna just ask you things that you think it's okay that I can transform into, as a druid. A venomous snake. Is that okay?
Is it slowly just gonna get worse and worse?
One second.
Would I probably met a venomous snake in my time.
1 second.
Fey snake,
Specifically
whatever the fey equivalent is.
Yeah, snake. Dude, you don't even have to look. No.
Poisonous
venomous snakes
worm.
aren't bad.
Poisonous small worm.
'Cause
From
I
the
actually,
Feywild.
they just
What
re-
CR
they
can you turn
finally
into,
got
Sandrick?
A T-Rex.
0 to 1.114. It is
Damn.
within that range.
They did not leave you anything.
So you are
No.
looking at them, and you can see that it is.
Yes. I have the whole list of what is possible for me right now.
I don't see it on my list.
Now, hear me out. Would you allow me to become a ginormous poisonous snake?
A giant one? That's a different stat block if it's gonna be.
There's a giant everything apparently. There's a giant wolf spider, a giant weasel, giant rat.
Yes.
And then the worm riders say to us, they say, "There's a giant venomous snake next to you guys," and we're like, "Oh,
Oh no!
I didn't even realize."
What do you mean couldn't load data? Did the frick you do?
Giant
Beyond?
centipede, perhaps.
I wouldn't. I don't think you would have run into one of those. That sounds
No,
like something
I
that
know.
would exist in the Underdark. I can say yes to a venomous snake. A whole 5 hit points is not a lot.
I'm just getting variety. I have a camel, a boar, a badger. The camel's just
Okay.
the only weird one because we ran into it.
Mhm.
Cat,
Sorry.
deer, frog, lizard, mule, ox,
Okay.
rat, spider.
What are
venomous
we
snake,
doing?
wolf.
Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna kind of
I
sit
can't
on the
see
sidelines, and kind of like prepare an action, and
Oh,
what that
no.
action will be is to mount one of the red dragons should they get off.
Okay, where are you going? Are you gonna stay where you are?
I'm gonna position myself in a way where I can efficiently and quickly get to one of these dragons.
Paints the long way.
Nice.
Can you move your character? Essentially
So
is what I'm
if
asking.
if he's gonna sit there, then I'm gonna kind of sit over here,
Cool.
or like here, somewhere where it's still dark, but like
Oh, what do I see him start to move or like know his intentions?
They have landed, and you guys ran off to your hiding spots. And that's as far as we've gotten, because I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you're trying to do in your hiding spot before I initiate what's happening. But you haven't had a lot of time.
I mean, I figure we can tell that we've been got a little bit, considering that they are in front of us.
They're a little close.
Right, but
Does
like
the
they
visual aid
just
for-
landed.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait. I can't really know what to hold an action for, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna like.
So as they land, they're looking around the tree line where you guys are, and one of the riders yells, "No, you're in there. Show yourselves, and we'll make this swift."
Can I? Okay. Is first? Excuse me. One thing I have to check before it is concentration.
That's a really weird triangle.
No, that's fine. It doesn't take. Can I? It's verbal and somatic. Can I try to stealthily cast Speak with Animals on myself?
Verbal and somatic.
No.
We're still under Pass Without a Trace.
Yes. Is that a? You can make a stealth check for
He's going to sacrifice himself.
No.
17. 17.
Oh no.
What is it?
He's going to sacrifice himself.
that. As you start casting the spell, one of the dragon's riders taps the dragon that it's on, right on the neck, and speaks in Draconic. To use anyone know Draconic?
I know telepathy.
That's not a language. This is on the middle of
you
a square. It's
bitch.
supposed to be.
It actually is a language. It's in my language chart.
It's
They'd
not a
be speaking
language.
Draconic in their brain, my guy.
Out loud, he says something in Draconic. Does anyone know Draconic?
No.
Nope.
Can I try to mesmerize that phrase?
Meaning
Memorize.
Meaning, like, get it down to
Remember.
the syllable.
memorize?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mesmerize is something completely different.
Okay, he messed up. It's
Okay, but
just-
I genuinely thought that's what he meant, and I was confused.
I thought it was a spell. I was like, what is
Okay.
Yeah, mesmer. Sorry, I have
Can
a
I
bullet
dazzle
ball
him?
named to mesmerize.
Can you what?
Can I memorize?
Can you what? Okay. Samric, as you're trying to cast this spell, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw as the area where you were hiding just gets... as the dragon in front of you just lets out this breath of fire that covers the area that you were trying to hide in.
They ain't playing, guys.
You know what these
12.
trees look like? They look like those trees from Lord of the Beans.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You are hiding behind a tree. You do have half cover. Which does
That's
give you
plus
extra
2?
to your dex save. Half cover, I think, is +5. Quarter cover is +2. And you are a halfling, so... No, you have 3/4 cover. Sorry. Which is the +5. So you do succeed on the saving throw. And only take...
1 billion damage.
That is actually a lot more dice than I thought it was going to be. What CR is this creature again?
9.
This one is not.
7. Sorry, my bad. I rounded up.
Oh, that's because I'm using changed the stat block, and this one's completely different than the original one I was using. One second.
Guys, I think I'm cooked.
No, you're fine.
Is this
You
a
just have to
saving throw?
open
Hang
the-
on, sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I have aura protection. You have +3
Is
to saving
he?
throw.
How? What's the range on that?
10 feet.
I am, in fact, 10 feet.
If you guys centered yourselves in squares, he would be more than 10 feet away. because he's to the right of his square and you're to the left of yours. It doesn't matter. He made the saving throw because of his 3/4 cover. Oh. Yeah, this one's a lot different. He made the saving throw without the cover. And this uses D8s, not D6s.
I don't like that big of a die.
It's okay.
Guys, I used 2 level 2 spells. I don't
Proposition.
Think
You make those dice d4s.
No.
In return, you get nothing.
It's okay.
we should have just teleported.
We'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll live to tell the tale of Sanric, the mass murdering druid man who turned into a
The
druid.
mass murdering druid man.
Flattering.
You killed
I
one.
killed
You take
a-
7
at
points
least
of fire
one.
damage.
I'm the snake. They killed that snake so good.
Were you a snake?
No, this was a joke.
Okay. You take 7 points of fire damage as the fire wraps around the tree, scoring you as you cry out. The other dragon rider goes, "So they are here. You can show yourselves now."
Can I see him? Sanric?
Make
I'm
a
gonna-
Constitution saving throw for your concentration.
Me? Oh, yeah, that's true. At advantage.
Yes, Nick.
How buckled do they look to the dragon?
I saved.
Yeah, you did. How what?
Buckled,
Buckled?
is in turn.
Like-
Like, are they strapped in there? Like, you think feasibly I could potentially
my
push
bad.
him off
What
the
is with
dragon?
my computer right now?
I think we're gonna roll initiative now.
Yeah.
Can I get my question answered?
I'm just gonna
You
mess
will
with
have
you.
to make a
Perception check?
Nice.
Investigation check?
Yeah.
One of those two.
22.
I was just about to blast these guys, dude.
I love my initiative. Oh, dude, same.
goulash the
8.
long way.
8. That's a crazy.
8.
By the way, are the dragons saying anything? Can I
You
hear
haven't heard him
speaking?
speak. Would you get Jack? Is that a 3?
It's a 4. 3. Oh.
See, that's why I was confused. Samric, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
What you get?
Oh
I
no,
dislike
I
this
don't like
order.
this game.
I want to fix that.
Oh my goodness, slay.
I want
Let's
you
just
to
keep
fix
staying
that.
in the woods until they gaslight themselves that we're not there.
Like,
Yeah, make me feel crazy.
Okay.
We
hide
just
so
keep
good.
healing ourselves until they
guys
do
hide
a
so
collective
good.
like 1,000 damage through the trees, and they're like, they have to be dead.
What? They burned down the entire forest? There's just
Uh-huh.
ashes. Where
I
could they
start
be?
eating my way down with spoons.
Yeah, I'm kind of turned into ashes.
Can I wild shape into an ash?
Is that an animal? Well, it's a plant, and I
That's
turned
what
it
I
into a
want.
potted one of those.
Can I turn myself into a germ?
Can
I
I
turn
cast
myself
my
into a
thoughts
worm and
for
burrow?
crazies?
Okay. No.
You're doing great, Woody. I'm ready for you to kill a dragon.
I'm glad you believe in me. Can I
Level
cast
6. Sorry.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts on the one on the right? Which I consider to be this one.
1 second. I wanted to fix the audio.
Excuse me.
Alright. Detect thoughts on the rider?
Yeah.
Okay. Surface level thoughts? Restricted area, basically. Like, this is, you're not supposed to be here, and if you are here, that means that you are an enemy. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. An attempt to dig deeper and make him make a saving throw. What are you doing?
I'm thinking. Because I could potentially do something stupid. And it wouldn't be the first time.
I love doing stupid things.
Kenzie, that's not helping.
Do it. Do the stupid thing.
Okay. It's so stupid, though.
Okay.
Do it. Offer him blood.
I would like... Fine, I'll do the stupid thing. I want to mind link the Worm Rider and tell him that we are leaving very quickly and we just want to leave and just get out of here.
You just told him we're a mage.
He's riding a dragon, man.
You watch as he's taken aback and he goes,
You just. Did you?
He's running
and then
Dragon.
he yells to
No,
the, other
God.
to the other rider, "There's more hidden! They use magics! Seal your mind!"
You just told him we're mages.
Make him think he's crazy.
Seal your mind is wild.
Oh, we're so dead.
They don't know anything about being wise. Wisdom's 11. Alright. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay.
It buys me time to think about it.
Sadrak.
I'm going to, after getting scorched and all this crap. Hold up, I got to know one thing about the spell that I forgot to check. I think I can conjure this anywhere. Where is the code? Yeah, I am glitching like crazy. Oh, no. Anyway, so I'm going to cast Tidal Wave and cast a wave that goes like starting here all the
Okay.
way over here, like
Is that gonna hit
right
Jack?
through everyone. No, it's a 10 by 10, and I'm kind of specifically
Okay.
making it so that it's in a line, goes through them.
Alright. What's the spell do?
You conjure a wave of water that crashes down on an area within range. The area can be up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 4d8 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much
Okay.
damage and isn't knocked prone. The water
Right.
then spreads out around in all directions, extinguishing flame, and does what water does.
Right. What's your spell save?
It is a 14.
Okay. The dragon on the left succeeds.
Would the riders also be hit? 10 feet tall?
They are being hit, yes, but
Would they potentially get knocked off their dragons?
I'll get to that in a second. The dragon on the right fails.
I loosened him up for you.
You're like, maybe just
Well,
don't.
So you
Don't
watch as
kill
the
him.
wave comes through and smacks into him. The rider on the dragon on the left grabs on and anchors himself down to his dragon, resisting majority of the impact of the wave. If you want to roll your damage.
Oh yeah, 27 damage.
Oh, that's
Dang.
a lot.
That was 2 8s, a 7, and a 4.
48.
And you watch as the other dragon gets hit and the rider gets thrown up. And Jack, you do see he has 2 links holding him to his saddle. And he gets thrown up, and the
Oh.
links hold on, but he still goes flying up, and he takes the brunt of the force. And him and the dragon are like laying on the ground, him still connected to the saddle. So this dragon will take 33 points of damage. The other dragon will take 16 points of damage. And the rider on the right will take 33 points of damage.
33.
Isn't that what you said?
I said 27.
I thought you said 33. Where'd I get 33? Okay.
Right? I'm not mistaken. You said 27.
Yeah, so 27. Yeah.
Half of 27, 26, 13.
And by the way, for everyone else, I will be summoning my totem, my bear totem, right here, ideally. And it'll be the bear totem, so everyone gets 11 temporary hit points. That is within 30 feet of that point that I put down. So, right here.
Okay.
At 30 feet.
Ending Senrix's turn, unless you're doing something else.
Right there.
Cast my totem. I'm gonna call out to the people. Call out in your interpretation of animal speak or whatever. They should be able to hear me as well. The dragons, and I'll be like, so you're the ones that have been burning down villages, like in a nervous, laughing voice.
Okay. Bringing us to the riders' turns, which they share an initiative with their dragon. The one on the left is gonna go. What's it to you? And I'm going to D6. Okay. And his dragon is going to run towards you.
Oh. Maybe I should have ran.
And it's going to take a bite attack at you.
Okay.
A 12 to hit.
That misses. I pulled out my shield, by the way, with my free action.
Goes to
Just
bite down
insane.
at you, and your shield just takes the hit.
Hey, Micah, I think you got the riders mixed up.
Their turns are actually.
I don't actually know. What do you mean, mixed like
What?
by health or by their turns?
Their turns. The one with the gray circle is before the other one, but they go in.
Doesn't-
It still matter.
I see that now.
It doesn't
Um,
matter.
They have the exact same initiative, so it doesn't really matter.
Cool.
It's just, yeah. And then the rider is going to draw. No. You're too small. He's going to pull 2 daggers. He's going to throw them both at you. So the first one to hit will be a 22. And then the second one to hit will be a 21.
Both at me.
Yeah.
Man, this dude's a ninja.
You're going to take 6 plus. So 9 points of piercing damage as he flings 2 daggers at you and they stab you right in the shoulder. One skims past through your arm.
Well, technically, if we're going lore accurate, they didn't get past my temp hit points, so like my spectral bear knocked the daggers out of this guy.
Oh, it does show me you have temp. Oh, that's so cool. It does that. Last time I was doing this, it didn't update, so I wasn't looking. Yeah. Yeah. So it smacks. It goes to hit you, and it like a spectral shield around you catches the daggers as they fall to the ground, and he just kind of goes, So you're gonna be one of the fun ones. I'm just gonna skip ahead to this one. Ending his turn brings us to these dragons. They don't know where anyone is. This one's gonna walk up, and it is going to do a breath weapon attack. At you, Senric.
Is it an action to get up?
Huh? What?
Nothing.
Is what an action?
Is no, nothing.
So
Oh.
it's going to hit you with the breath weapon while trying to avoid his friend there.
It gets goulash the
Which
long way.
does
in
get
there.
Teos.
No.
So if the two of you would make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, bad. 5.
Oh, dude, I was so close to a 17. 12.
Alright. 12 does succeed. Is that 5 including your paladin aura?
8.
I'm part of her aura right
Yeah,
now.
you're... No... Yeah, no, you're not within range, but... You still succeed, Sanric. The DC's low. So, Sanric, you're going to take 8 points of fire damage. Teo, you're going to take 19.
Rude.
If you want to make a Constitution saving throw, Teo, to see if you remain hidden and don't make any sounds from being scorched.
I don't think there's much of a point to that, since I'm just gonna...
Surprise attack.
Yeah, I'll do it, I guess. Not great. 11 plus 3, 14.
Let's say that's fine. I mean, you know how to steel yourself enough. You feel a burn and you bite down. And you just deal with the pain, knowing you're gonna figure it out later. Holding your position, waiting to strike. That rider, still only being able, is actually going to do a perception check. Can you make another saving throw for Pass Without a Trace, Sam?
I pass, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Only seeing Zenrit. Well, that was his turn, was to look around. So. He knows there's others because one of them spoke to him. He'll end
A
his
woman's
turn.
voice.
Teo.
I'm going to attack the dragon that's attacking Danric.
Right, the dragon or the rider?
Hopefully, the dragon specifically, because I want to try to do a wrathful smite, which will, if it doesn't succeed, it will get it frightened, which means hopefully it will fly away.
Clever.
So, nat 20.
All right. With a
Let's
smite, too.
go.
Dang.
Oh my goodness. This is gonna be
How do we do damage for that again?
Max damage on the normal die.
Max damage?
You just gotta
Okay.
roll extra dice for your smite. But your normal thing, so your D10 or
Okay,
whatever.
so that's 16 plus 3, that's 19.
Okay.
Plus...
And then you roll
15.
extra smite dice. You don't get to maximize that.
Okay. Plus 2, 21. And then the dragon has to succeed on a 14 wisdom saving throw. Or
You
be
get an
frightened.
extra D6 for a smite.
Yeah, just first level.
Okay. You do get a roll 2d6 because you crit. So
Oh, yes, I did.
you gotta roll double dice on anything that's
I
not your
forgot.
main attack. So like a sneak attack or a smite, you get double
Okay.
dice.
21 plus 6, 27.
All right. 27 points of damage to this dragon. Again. Well, this one took 27. Dang. You run up and you just smack right into the dragon with your sword, and it like cleaves into it past its scales, and it like roars in pain, shoots you a look.
Then it has to succeed on a 14 wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom
Or be
14.
frightened. Yeah.
Okay. That's a 5.
Cool.
It like looks at you with this pure rage, and then it tries to step back, and like you see it's no longer wants to be near you.
And then that's my turn.
Jack.
So dinky.
Alright. Theoretical, would I be able to move to about here?
Where's here?
I don't know.
Right next to the dragon.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to move there.
All right.
Then would it be an action to attempt to unbuckle one of those things?
Mm-hmm. That's
Awesome.
an object interaction.
That doesn't change anything. I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
No, not again.
What do I do to do this?
We gotta.
I'm ready.
Well, this is what it would take.
We-
Okay,
we
we're gonna
have
do it anyway. Hunger of God.
Got to stop.
I'm ready for the
yourself.
slurping.
Please.
Oh, we're all gonna be in it.
The range that
Just-
is
no.
that is
Dude,
within will be
Dude,
this.
you gotta
Little
set
tail
these
in
things
the-
up.
Are there?
Your character, believe it or not, can speak and be like, "Get away."
This
Something.
sounds like
The
a good
slurping, it's bad.
character conversation to have with him at the end of this battle.
Okay.
There?
I'm having
Yeah.
it with him now. Jack, for goodness sake, why?
Every round is 6 seconds. You don't have time to have this conversation.
Let's see.
Mine
even
was
if it's
anyway.
Lots of
You don't
damage.
have time.
Lots of damage, and they basically can't attack. They might
And
run
we're
away.
cooked too. We
We
take
can't
as much
attack either.
damage.
You're not in it, and no. it's-
I send him screenshots.
I'm in it.
We
The slurping's
as a
back.
whole.
All
I
right.
hope you know we don't
What am
have
I
a
rolling,
dedicated
Nick?
healer.
Teo's
nothing.
going to
It's
the
only when they
doctor.
start or end their turn.
Okay.
I would see a
Alright.
therapist.
I am what we
Uh,
call a debuffer,
They don't make a saving
not
throw
a
upon the
buffer.
initial cast.
Unless you want to make, it doesn't particularly say that.
That's fine.
Ever since I met these
But they
people, I
cannot
just
see.
keep hearing slurping.
And there's slippery noises and tentacles.
There's tentacles.
Say
and
things like that out
slurping. I
loud.
don't like the.
Nick, add that.
That was an inside thought.
And then I'm going to end my turn. And I'm going to.
The
take
world, it goes
2d6.
dark, and then I hear slurping.
Would
The
you
world's
take
quiet here.
2d6 damage, and it's probably
No.
going to be max because I'm attacking myself. It's not. And then I gotta roll a con save to keep it up, right?
Yes.
Why is it so cold in here?
Alright, so I rolled a 6,
That's
so
what I
it's
was
still up.
saying.
I have got to get some.
I've been shivering.
You guys
Uh,
got to just give me your money. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
And Teo's shivering because it's cold, it's dark, and there's
It's like
slurping.
4 damage, so it's 27.
This cannot be legal.
Okay.
So it's-
So, sorry, I needed to add that before I forgot. Chat, clip
Awesome.
that too. I always keep forgetting to
Chat,
put my YouTube back up. All right. So, End of Jack's turn. It does stay up. Yes.
You're
Con save a 6.
it did 4 damage to me.
The DC is 10 or half the damage, whatever's higher.
Oh,
So do you,
had I known that, I would have not ended my turn inside.
you can still move, can't you? You still movement. You would probably get
You
an
used
attack
a lot of
opportunity
time
at
to get here.
disadvantage from your random movement. Because as you cast the spell, you would.
I wouldn't be able to move out. Wait,
Would or wouldn't be able to. You also
is
could have.
Misty Step a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I have to cast Misty Step at the 3rd level, and I
Okay.
Misty Step out
Then you don't even have to worry about any problems.
to the edge.
Okay. So, ending Jack's turn. No.
I'm reading.
We gotta run. We gotta use our movement, as they say.
Well, the dragon that Teos absolutely smacked is bloodied,
Oh shit.
which you would have noticed had right before the dark slurping came back.
Oh,
It's alright.
I
You
can-
can't.
This is a pre-existing medical condition that I have that I forgot
You can-
about.
You can escape with that and be fine.
I
Do they
just
know where to
had
go?
a 600 IQ play.
I sure she could make it intelligent enough to know where. Actually, that can't be true.
She could back up and hope. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
wait, what?
Talking about it.
I'm gonna cast a goodness sake, 2nd level Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay.
It's a Dex save 15 for both the dragon and the rider. Acid damage.
All right.
Um,
The rider's dex is. His dex save is 5. Okay, so he gets a 15, and the dragon
Yeah.
has. Wrong stat block.
meets
He
it,
has a
beats it.
+4, so they both succeed.
Aw, well then they take. I can't read. Each creature in line must succeed on a dex saving throw or be covered in acid. Dang it. Okay.
So they
That's
managed to
fine.
shake away the acid, but do they take any damage?
It doesn't sound like it.
What's it say?
Acid vibration. The saving throw is for being covered in acid.
Right. They don't take any other damage.
Each creature in the line must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses an action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature.
Oh, can do that as an action. That would have been nice to know.
Ha.
Because
I
it
feel like-
does. It's a really good spell because it gets on you and it.
It
hurts.
makes you waste an action to get rid of it, which if I had known all of that information had it last encounter, I would have used.
Well, this is a 30-foot long. Wait.
That's a
long
big
line, not cone.
I can't.
Hunger of Vidar's on the way, I know.
It's 5 feet wide and 30 feet long.
And it's just a line. It still would have hit them. He's riding it.
Yeah. It's
Um,
just like.
Here, hold on,
It's
purple.
yeah. It's
No, I know that. I'm just joshing. It's okay. Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
So, how did you do that?
No.
Anyway,
How do you make it short?
Devin's playing with the graphics in the corner.
How do you make it short? How do you do that?
I just clicked it and dragged.
How do you make it the long way?
No, you have to hit line.
A long way?
So you go to ruler.
Oh. Oh.
There's,
no!
or sorry, you got overlays, not
Oh.
ruler. And there's square, circle, triangle, and line because those are your.
I didn't know line naturally comes into a
Well,
box.
yeah, I
Okay.
thought
Yeah,
it was like
no,
a
line is a
line,
5-foot line. Spells utilize a 5-foot line.
I guess
Radius
draw
circles,
would be a
radius
line.
of
Yeah.
squares, and then your triangle cones.
We're so smart.
Nice. Okay.
We're so smart.
It pays to have this as your only usable hobby.
Can we make
Okay.
the Hunger of Hadar a
Contrasting
more?
color.
Yes, please.
I love our view
Just
color.
a
It looks
little-
kind of like this right now. I think it's Mason, but I could be wrong. All right.
Oh my god, track circle.
So does that end your turn then?
Yes. I back up a little bit.
Okay,
I
Sam.
back up a lot of it.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little hypocritical here because I'm gonna scream out. Jack, Teo's in there. And Jack, Teo's in there.
Get Theo out. You're closer to Theo. You could reach in, grab Theo, and yank him out.
Huge. I can back up without incurring attack because
You still will. It will be at disadvantage. They know you're right there, and just because they can't see doesn't mean that your movement doesn't cause the flow of air or anything.
the slurping.
There's
is
slurping.
Yeah.
There's tentacles.
Okay,
They're
You're still
blinded.
within
There's
melee range.
Oh, I can.
they have to be
see?
able to see him. Then they can't.
Is that the
Okay, I'm
rule?
going-
Does it say that specifically?
Yes. Yes, it does. I sent you it after last session.
I don't remember being sent anything.
What are we arguing?
Reactions.
Well, I sent you. Technically, it's not the exact ruling, but it is a Reddit thread.
Right.
But in the PHB, opportunity attack says you can make an opportunity attack when hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach.
I hate this stupid thing. Hang on.
So I thought it was a little silly that they were able to get opportunity attacks while blinded in magical darkness.
I mean, you have other senses. Like, it's not just like, oh, I see you. It's like, if you back up, like, or if you're next to someone, that air still moves. They can still get the sense of movement. Like, if your eyes are closed and someone walks by you, you still kind of know that someone walked by you. You might not be
I
able
always-
to reach out and grab them, but you would still know.
I saw it kind of like how I'm gonna bring it up, but Baldur's Gate did darkness. I thought that was cool because it was like a neutral zone where you can't have combat.
I am going
either
to
side.
then argue they can feel the wind of the tentacles moving. Too.
Don't-
No,
Um,
look, okay. I went
It's cold,
I
it's
looked it
dark.
up on the actual source page book, okay?
Tentacles.
Because I was not going to argue this over a Reddit thread. It does say when a creature that you can see leaves your reach using its action, its bonus action, its reaction, or one of its speeds, you can make the opportunity attack take a reaction.
But you can't
attack
see.
occurs right as they leave. You can avoid provoking an opportunity attack by taking the disengage action. You also don't when you teleport or when you move without using your movement action bonus or whatever. So like if you are forced out of their range, they don't get that.
But they no longer can see though.
Right.
So they don't
So
get
you don't.
opportunity attack.
So we have concluded this. That you
Okay.
can- that's why I didn't register that you sent it to me, Nick, because it was a Reddit thread. And I was going to read a Reddit thread.
Shout out deleted user from 9 years ago.
I
Okay.
would not have read your Reddit thread. You could have just looked it up on
But-
D&D Beyond. And said,
But here's the thing.
Listen.
Now I can't save Teo because I was gonna use Thorn Whip because now that we've
Now you can't see
clarified
her.
no nothing. All right. It's a double-edged sword. So I'm gonna back up with the last little bit of my free
I'm assuming
action.
You have something you want to say?
Me? Yes, I do. What does the darkness do for the frightened condition?
They can't
'Cause-
see you. They don't know where you are. They don't have to run away from you.
That's true. Okay, that's what I thought.
Sorry.
I'm going to step back, and this is where I'm saying I'm going to be a little hypocritical here. You're a bit cooked, Teo. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll survive.
I'm going to
Don't
cast
give us the floor.
Entangle. Because this is honestly too good of a freaking spell for this situation to not do.
Do it at an angle.
What does the spell say when you cast?
Make it a diamond.
What does the spell say?
I think
for
this.
Does it say a spot you can see?
Does it specifically say a spot in which
Nope.
you can see?
Nope. The spell says, and I quote: "Grasping plants sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground into an area into difficult terrain. They disappear when the spell ends.
What's within range?
Within 90 feet.
It just says that. It doesn't say anything else.
It just says within. I think it's more of a sensing the ground thing, because I'm a druid.
Oh, that's
What's the spell called?
And this is a druid. Entangle. So it is considered difficult terrain, and you have to make an athletic or strength check, or athletics check, a strength saving throw, or be restrained until the
Alright.
spell ends.
What's your spell save?
Strength save is 14.
This is actually a goated combo.
This is an insane combo if this worked.
If-
They're probably
sorry
they're
for-
so
I'll be
strong
okay.
that it's kind of dumb.
My gosh.
Guys, we got a diamond. Guys,
so
we
the
got a
dragon
diamond.
on the right fails the save. The one on the left succeeds.
Let's go. This is
The one
I'm
on the
assuming
left
I
is
also
just-
have to make the save.
You also have to make this save.
Okay.
Unfortunately I cannot. It's everyone within other than me
Dirty 20.
that you save. Easy. It is difficult terrain on top of difficult terrain, which I don't know what that means.
Does it not automatically counter in your paladin aura when you make a? Oh, because
No, it doesn't.
It's because you're making a check. If you can click the save buttons on your top left corner.
Oh,
of your character sheet,
okay.
If you click that,
By the way,
number, it will automatically do that. You don't have to add it.
Okay.
I will still count this, but just for your future sake of dice rolling. Every number on D&D Beyond is a clickable roll die.
Yes.
Sorry, Devin. You said something?
I was just gonna say they don't have to make a save until it's their turn.
Is it not?
Because that
immediately?
Because it's fine. You can roll it now. It's just like because that changes how their turn works. So now that once it's their turn, they can't move.
When you cast the spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay.
A restrained
And
creature
then
can
do
take
they-
an action
Oh,
to
it's an
combat it
action.
again to break free.
That's huge.
So the dragons are
huge.
currently grappled. The riders are not on the. They're on the dragons.
Yeah.
So they're not restrained by any means because they're not on the
Okay.
ground.
That spell's called entanglement, right?
Entangle. It's a first level
Oh.
spell.
Anyway, now that that's done,
It's essentially what was used.
So-
on him.
just vines spring out out of this dark ichor. These
He uses
these
the
tentacles
within the.
strong
and it
earthy,
just-
and it wraps around their legs and tails, hooking at least both of them down.
One of them, the one on the right.
One of them down.
Not that anyone but Jack can see this.
And
And none of them are alive?
everywhere else, just like vine, like roots jut up so that they're just like it's just this massive, difficult terrain.
All right, is that into your turn?
And then I'm going to shape change into a deer that has 50 movement.
Can you change as a
Okay.
bonus action?
Yes, that's in the new rules.
Oh, it is. You're right.
And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's good.
All right.
Over here,
Senric's turn. Bring this to the
ending
next.
my turn.
4. Nick, if you want to roll me my stuff for hunger for
Two.
dollar.
I'm not sure if it's a save on the beginning or the end. Tuning creature ends. Ends is the dexterity.
Starts or ends its turn.
No, just the saving throw on the ending.
4. Cold.
Okay.
Let me roll again for the other
Okay.
one.
Wait a minute. Deer
their
are
turns
actually
are all
kind
in
of
the
crazy.
same time. They have a shared, basically, initiative, so I was just gonna go across the board with them.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Restrained Dragon. He's gonna try and not be that anymore. He is still restrained. The guy is blind. He's frustrated.
Dude, this is an insane combo.
Looking down at the vines in front of him, wrapped around the dragon. He's not gonna know what to do with the other dragon.
But he can't see the vines wrapped around his dragon.
He can see within 5 feet of himself, right?
Blinded condition.
Complete. Can't see crap. Not even like himself. Okay. Dragon on the left gets his breath weapon back.
No, I always thought recharge meant how many turns, so you chose if it was like 5 or 6 turns.
No,
Wait,
you roll a 5 or a 6, and on that you get it back for that turn. He doesn't know anything, and he's going to try and he's going to try and burn Sanric, who's no longer
Does he know
there,
where I am? Yeah, okay.
but it should catch Teo in its range. So Teo, if you want to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Is that at disadvantage because you're in the goop?
The gabagoo.
I don't think so.
Wait, is this purple circle
That's your thing.
Hunger of Adar?
No,
Oh, that's
the
No,
purple is your thing.
that's your totem.
I was like, that is insane range. You nuked yourself?
Well, my original plan was to Hunger of Adar and then try to steal the dragon.
That's
I got a 15.
that's actually
You got a
kind of
what?
cool. You should do it.
15.
It's a little hard now, but I just saw an opportunity and took it.
So you're going to take 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
As this dragon roars, this guy is then going to try and move this way. There is
Do
By
I
the
feel
way,
it move
everyone-
past me?
You're blinded.
True. However, do I feel it? Like the air?
No, we already
No, I can't
clarified.
get it. You can't get it.
Oh, I thought
Um,
last time we did.
I know,
Yeah.
and I let both of you have it. But this time we have
True.
confirmed the ruling that it is
Okay.
not.
Whoops, I clicked the button.
Coming out from over here, can't see Jack through the thing.
Ignore that.
Can see Noah. Going to
deer.
throw 2 daggers at Noah.
I technically disappeared.
Yeah, he can't see you either. You're just outside range. The circle's not very.
Well, I'm just saying they never saw me turn into a deer.
Right, but either way, they can't see you through the Hunger of Adar.
Dude, I got
a
4
18 to hit.
HP.
You're going to take 10 points of piercing damage as 2 daggers fly at you.
Cool.
And get blocked by that temporary hit points from
Yeah.
Sanric's little bubble as they stop right in front of you. Just both your shoulders just caught midair before they drop. The guard grumbles something.
By the way, everyone has a strength advantage on strength save if you're in my bubble.
What saving throw am I making here, Jack?
Dex. Does the constrained, does entangled immediately make you fail dex saves?
does restrained do?
Restrained?
I
That's a
think
good
you're
question.
right. You have disadvantage on dex saves.
This is
think-
such a good combo. This is like insane.
I think they changed it.
It's very loud.
We'll call it no man's land.
What's your spell save?
16.
Oh, gosh, 14.
Yeah, you just have disadvantage.
You take 7 points of acid damage.
All right. Both the rider and that dragon are looking bloody. Teo. Jack.
I forgot to mention the dragon I frightened, it does get to reroll its wisdom save at the end of its turn.
That is a 18.
Okay, it's no longer frightened.
Okay, cool.
5 cold damage.
To me,
To
Yes.
you, for being in Hunger Havanar.
okay. This is the second time this has happened in a week. Taya's gonna turn around and walk out. He's gonna say nope. So he's gonna go out, and then he's gonna see this guy again, and then he's just gonna attack him.
Based.
Just descends out of the
23.
shadows, just like unfazed and just like.
The dragon or the rider?
I'm killing this dragon. It's bloody.
All right, yeah, that hits.
11 damage.
11 points of slashing damage to the dragon. Do keep in mind you have 2 attacks.
Yes. Is it still alive?
Still standing.
All right, here we go again. 25.
That still hits, yeah.
Yeah. And then 5 points of damage.
Okay. The dragon's
And then-
very bloodied, barely standing. Just
I'm gonna do some lay on hands for myself.
that is a bonus action now, isn't it?
Yes. Probably 10. Just 10 points.
That ends your turn?
Yes.
Jack.
I would like to cast Mage Hand into the Hunger of Hadar and attempt to undo one of the buckles.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check with the mage hand. Give you advantage.
Check. Does Mage have stats, or is it just like commoner?
It's your stats.
Oh. Sleight of hand. I should have right-clicked, but that's a 15. It's 15.
15 with advantage?
Yep.
Okay. You think you got it. But you know there's 2. You can't see the other
So I would have did the one closest to me, the one I can see.
one. Mm-hmm.
I would then like to try to shove him.
Is that a bonus action?
Telekinetic shove. Bonus section.
Thank you. Alright. What's the saving throw?
16 strength.
I forgot you can see through darkness.
That is
You know, if they're restrained, you have advantage on attack.
That is a what?
Thing.
30-20. So you go and push out on him, and you watch him like kind of like do this. He thinks like the dragon reared up or something, and he like readjusts his reins on the dragon, trying to get it to break out of the vines. So that was your turn.
Yeah, that does end my turn. And my Mage Hand probably just dies.
Probably, yeah.
Unless it makes a dexterity saving throw.
I don't think so. No, I don't know if it has hit points.
I think it has 1.
Then it
I'm
dies.
gonna go here and an acid arrow towards the rider. That's
Okay,
a natural 20, a dirty 20 to hit.
that hits.
And that does 13 damage.
Okay. This rider that has focused its attention now on Teos just looks up last second. Is this like arrow made of acid just slams into it before dissolving onto him, and he just like tries to like gets it just to get it off of his armor and off of him. Is that all you're doing?
He'll continue to take damage at 2d4 at the end of his next turn as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Cedric. What are we doing?
Is it my turn?
I did say
Oh. My
We-
bad, my bad. I'm gonna I can't. I'm a deer.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Gonna come here. Is it bonus action to drop my wild shape?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's garbage. But okay, I'll drop my wild shape, and then I'm going to third level cast healing spirit. So I looked up the phase, and it's gonna look like a spring eladrin.
Ladrin?
Spectral spring eladrin.
Those
is
are
going
full
to
humanoids.
I know.
Okay.
But it's spectral. I'm just doing it for flavor.
No, that's okay. Oh,
And
right.
this is
I know it's
going
fake,
to be-
yeah.
I'm gonna drop that bad boy right there. So you're gonna just have a spring eladrin over your shoulder, Teo. The spectral fey, and you are going to instantly receive 2d6 healing.
And every time he ends his turn with
8.
someone standing on that, they get 2d6 healing. Is that a concentration spell?
Oh, I think no. I think that's why I grabbed it. Oh, it is. Damn it.
I know,
Well,
I use
my
it with my
bad.
ranger all the time.
My bad. So this drop.
Yep.
That is so garbage. My bad, guys. Too late.
Okay.
I hate how laggy this is.
No, not no man's land. It's gone.
That was a bit of a oopsie, but we're fine. So yeah, anyone that walks through that space will receive 2d6 healing, or end their turn there. We'll receive it next turn.
All right.
Bonus action. I'm done.
Okay. You want to roll me for my 2 guys inside?
4 cold damage.
Okay. We are going to roll for breath weapons. They both get them. Roll 2
Get
sixes.
some crazy rolls.
All right. So this guy, finally able to move, is going to run straight out of here. And okay.
Doesn't it take damage because it started its turn there?
It did. It did take its damage. So this one is going to do that, and this other one is should be able to. Yup. So Teo and Jack make dexterity saving throws, please.
Is it after?
18.
I'm gonna give myself advantage.
Do you have a thing that gives you advantage?
Lucky.
Luck.
then you can use lucky.
14.
4? 14.
14.
14 is enough. Theo, you are going to take. Ooh, wow. 34 divided by 2.
Ooh.
17. No.
17.
It'd be 18.
34 divided by 2.
Oh, I was right. I was right.
17.
You take 17 points of fire damage. I rolled 2 8s, a 7, a 6, and 3 or something like that. I had a lot of high numbers. All right, Jack. Got a luckier roll. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
18, so you're going to take 9 points of fire damage. Only 18 total. As fire rains, the rider on top of his dragon, able to reach you, Teo, is going to make 3 attacks on you. First one is going to be a natural 20.
Okay.
The second one will be a miss, and this is with a scimitar, and his third attack will be his offhand attack with his dagger, which will be a 18 to hit.
That is.
Okay. So you're going to take 2d6 plus 3. So you're going to take 7 points of slashing damage from the critical. And then 1 point of slashing damage from the dagger. Why did I roll bad now? We're those
You've been
sixes
rolling good
before.
all the time.
Jack, the rider on the dragon that just attacked you is going to throw a dagger at you. Also, make a saving throw for Hunger Vidar. Is that concentration?
Yes. Hold on. Before it is. Oh, that's a 20. A nat 20 on con save. Is shield before or after?
It's a reaction to being attacked. This is a 21 to hit.
Oh, then I'm not gonna shield. Yes.
Alright, and then the other dagger for his second attack is going to with 24 to hit. So, Jack, you are going to take 5 points of piercing damage from the dagger. Noah, you're going to take 4 points of 3 points of piercing damage from the dagger.
Managed healed a point. That's so cool.
All right. That'll be their turn. Cedric, what are we doing?
That's
Is anyone
I'm
bloodied?
Oh, you're right. I said Cedric. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wow.
The
Yeah,
having the
there's
not
2 other
names
people.
there
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the image is glitched out on my screen. It just says it just is a blank. There's no image, and the names being changed threw me off. So.
You also receive 2d6 healing now because
Is
it's
it-
the first time you move in
when
and
does
start
that
of your
happen?
turn.
When does it say it on the spell?
Moves into the spirit space for the first time, or starts its turn there.
Okay, so it has
So
already done that.
it's a special situation when I cast it because that's the first time they're in it,
And it says
and
or
now
when
it's
they start their
the-
turn.
when they start their turn. So she should heal. This is like a special situation where she heals twice just because of the goofiness.
Is that what
Is that
it
okay?
says? I don't know. I want to read it now.
First time into it, start of your turn.
Yeah, I just want to read it.
Healing spirit.
Whenever you or a creature was for the first time on a turn, or where it starts its turn there. So this is the first time on this turn, because you guys have not ended this turn of initiative yet.
Oh.
So this is the first time on the turn. You've already gotten it when he casts the spell. Now every time you start your turn there afterwards, you get it again. That's why I asked or and, because those two different.
That makes sense. Okay.
You can restore XD6 to that creature. Can't heal constructs or a dead. Spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spell casting ability.
Which is 4 altogether.
So it can do a total of 5 heals. And then it dissipates.
I got 3. Does it have levels in there too? Because I casted it at the 2nd level.
Increases by 1d6 for each spell slot above 2nd. It doesn't increase the amount of times you can heal, it just increases how much.
Oh.
So it's 1 plus your spellcasting ability, so whatever your wisdom is.
So
1 plus your
4.
Wisdom.
So 3 is my modifier.
So
4
total.
Is what I meant.
And it lasts for a minute, so it can heal 3 more times before it dissipates.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. What do you do?
Okay, you're good. I'm gonna just try to kill this dragon.
It's close.
Yeah.
The
24?
That hits.
The rider takes 3 more damage from the end of its last turn.
Okay.
You dropped concentration, Jack.
On my turn, I will.
You can do it
You
whenever.
can do it whenever it's free action.
And then that's
Oh.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Still alive?
He's still barely standing. It's like trying to, between the weight of the rider and the damage is sustained.
Okay, 25.
Alright, yeah.
9 again.
How do you want to do this?
Good question. I think I've just been hacking away at this dragon, slowly but surely. And it's not pretty or nice.
No, it's like trying to fight back. And it has been. It's just you have been. It's young. Its scales aren't dense.
Yeah. And then I think I'm going to... Where is it? I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Noah.
Okay.
Which basically just means that you get a +2 bonus to AC. And then that's my turn.
Alright. You run up and you slash into this dragon and then take your sword and just stab into the top of its head as it falls down on the ground. The rider immediately unclips himself from the hip, drawing his scimitar.
And that doesn't take anything.
They were already on the ground, they weren't flying, and it just went
Darn.
small. It's not like falling off a giant dragon. Scimitar at the ready. Hadar, man. Jack, what do
Let me
you do?
move down to like a here-ish.
What?
Um,
Why are you guys grouping up?
15
For
foot
ease of
weapon.
murder.
you're right.
No, do what you're gonna do.
Like, well, it should.
the metagame. Do what you're gonna
That
do.
tree is massive.
Don't judge my trees.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the Worm Rider,
Okay, which one?
the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter if he's close or not because I have Spell Sniper.
Yeah.
Does 26 hit?
I think that just barely hits. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna do 8 damage, and it's also going to repel him 10 feet. Now, did I actually clip off his thing? We'll find out when he's dangling from the side of this dragon. If
So 10 damage.
8.
8. 10 feet. 8 damage. So, is that just that's the first one or the second one too?
I haven't even did the second one yet because if he's dangling, I don't think I could hit him.
Right. So you let off a blast of your Eldritch Blast, and it hits him. And before he has time to steel himself, he just flings off the side, dangling off to the side, fumbling to get his other hook off as the dragon like looks down to him and then looks over to you and snarls.
I am then going to use my other Eldritch Blast on the other rider.
All right, roll it.
Wormless rider.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
You get no worms.
10 damage.
No worms. For
Wait a
you.
minute.
I've got no sense. No sense at all.
Nice.
He goes flying back. You land a shot right to his chest, and he goes flying backwards 10 feet, just scraping on his heels, scimitar out.
So, this Worm Rider is dangling from his hip, right?
Yeah, he's gonna take a D4 for not going 10 back and just kind of like falling over and immediately hitting the ground and the dragon. Because the dragon
Would it be
got behind
possible
him.
for me to mount this red dragon?
You can
Oh my goodness.
certainly try.
With the rider hanging over the side?
Well, I would
Lord
have
of
to
the
mount
Rings
the dragon
style.
to take him off anyways, right? So, I'm going to attempt to mount the dragon. If it's a bonus action or if it's an action, I can wait
I
till
would
next
say
turn.
that's an action to do that.
What would I be able to feasibly do as a bonus action?
You could try and clip him.
I will do that.
You run up and reach over and just
Actually,
go for the clip.
actually, no, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
It'll be better if you do it in the air.
It'll be better if I did that, and then he's like, actually, he's just gonna hop back on the dragon, and then I'm like, all my hard work gone.
What are you doing?
But I guess if it's a bonus action for him to unclip himself. Fuck if we ball unclip it.
All right. Make a sleight of hand.
What do you mean? I'm the goat. You should have known it's gonna succeed.
I'm a goat.
Yeah, technically Teo's the goat.
I'm gonna give myself advantage on that
Yeah, he's a luck point. Yep.
because that's a 3.
It is.
Ooh, a 3.
You try and get the clip, and like your fingers are fumbling, and the guy is like swatting at you, trying to grab you and use you to pull himself back up on the dragon. And you're like trying to get the clip, and the dragon's trying to attack you at the same time, and you just can't get to it in a safe way.
Is it a
Laying on the
can-
full float.
For meta wise, is it a carabiner?
It's a little more sophisticated than that.
Oh,
Can you imagine if it was just a carabiner?
Fundamentally, yes. It's a very similar clip, but it's not the same. But it's similar function, yes.
It's got the screw top on it.
Yeah, it's got like it's like the climbing gray. You got to twist it and then you can pull it back, and like you just can't.
that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Noah.
I cast Ray of Sickness on the dragon. Does
You
a
guys
17
need
hit.
to run. Holy crap.
Yeah.
You
I'm trying to mount the
I'm
dragon.
doing
bro.
great.
I'm winning.
I'm okay.
No, you're good, because you're the paladin. That's
11
what your job
damage.
is to be the tank. These guys are like
Okay.
just like, I'm just gonna stay here.
I want to mount this dragon.
The dragon. You
One
watch
day
as
we're
you're
gonna
trying
be
to
going
unclip
up
the
against-
dragon. You look over to your side, and this ray of poison just sprays past you, and you jump back, having to pull away from trying to get the clip. As it slams into the dragon like, pulls back and reacts, throwing its head around,
Our biggest nightmare is
getting
going to
ready
be a high
to
level
like
fighter.
try and recharge its breath weapon. Is that your turn?
And I
Because
move.
our sorcerers refuse to run away.
We're not sorcerers.
Neither of
Now
us
it's
are
magic
Sandra's
sorcerers.
user.
turn. What are we doing?
I'm going to again pull this guy even further by casting. I'm for sure far enough, right? Yeah. He won't get in my range. I'm going to cast Thorn Whip on him.
Okay.
19 to hit,
Hits.
9 damage, and he pulls 10 feet towards me. So I'm just going to. How do I want this to look? I'm gonna gonna have my staff and I'm gonna like slam it on the ground and it's gonna like almost like Moses turn into a large whip and I'm gonna whip it over, grab him, yoink him towards me, and then my staff will retake the shape of,
Right.
of my staff.
Nice.
And then I'm going to bonus action turn into a deer again
Okay.
and trot away.
Dear.
Who did that? That's so crazy. There's only a deer here.
He just looks at you,
Dude, a
confusion,
deer-
and then just
Deer,
kind of.
deer,
Okay.
deer is my new favorite thing because it's so good for distance control.
It's a shame that was your second wild shape.
Yeah.
He's just running around in a circle.
All right. Is that end your
We're
turn?
playing Ring Around the Rosie.
Yes.
All right. This guy is.
And you
going
know
to
another cool thing about deer is they don't take opportunity attacks.
run
So I can
right
just
back up. to-
Run.
Hi, Dusty.
It just naturally just are graceful like that.
All right. He's going to take 2 attacks, 3 attacks, 2 with his scimitar and 1 with his dagger.
Tanner's talking wistfully about deer again.
First one misses. The second one is an 18. It's an 18 hit.
And I
Yeah.
have learned that I was
Dagger.
never
Is also
supposed to be able to turn into a black bear.
Didn't you turn
Fair.
into a brown bear?
No, black.
Oh.
oof.
Yeah,
I
that's
w-
You're gonna
that was
take
outside of my
16
control.
points of slashing
level.
and damage from the scimitar and the dagger as he slashes across you and then comes up with a side cross with his dagger.
That's not great.
I was gonna say, only
I
like
think
Moon
the
Druid
bot
can
is
turn
on a
into
loop between the 2 songs. It's looping the playlist and it's not looping the one song. And I think it's been doing that the entire time. I just haven't fixed
See,
it.
because you forgot to delete the recently played history.
Yeah, you see, I didn't know I had to do that.
Common mistake, man.
Because I'm
Okay.
You would
There's
think
There's a
that
reason
if
I'm
I
the
tell
YouTube
it to
man.
skip the song and then play the next one and then set the next one to repeat constantly, it wouldn't do that.
You know, this is why we have Nick do music.
I try not to make it his problem, but you know,
Oh, I don't care if it's my problem. I'm just gonna audibly like be like, oh, what the hell?
I know.
Yeah, he's allowed to complain about it.
All right, well the dragon's gonna take a bite attack at Jack.
What if
Aw.
I'm trying to help it?
What if he took a bite of your mom
19.
instead?
Whoa!
That's mean. Yeah, that hits. Can it do a whole lot of
You
damage?
take 10 points of piercing damage as it bites down on you,
I am now bloodied.
and then an extra 3 fire damage.
I am even more than I once was.
Bloodied.
And then the rider is going to take a bonus action, undo his clip, and stand up, draw his scimitar. He's going to take 3
He's on the other side of the dragon, DM.
Man.
What?
Damn, I forgot he had legs.
He's going to
Can I ask
take
why they're grayed out? I forgot.
3 attacks against you. 2 with his
I call his
scimitar,
leg.
1 with his dagger.
This is unfair targeting, DM.
Same for Nick out.
I am going to guess that a 21 hits. Sorry, that's a 19. I said the wrong. I did the wrong
You shouldn't assume.
Question.
math. Is a
Yeah, that one
19
hits. Yeah.
hit? Okay.
Question, Micah.
That's a natural 20.
Oh no.
Okay.
And for the dagger. That's a 15.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay. So, well, we'll see if we even get
Didn't shield from the other one?
Alright.
No, because they would have hit either way.
So the first attack is going to do 8 points of damage.
Can I double shield?
No.
Oh.
So you take 8 points of damage from the first attack. The second attack is going to do an additional 11 points of damage.
Well, I'm already cooked. I'm already downed.
Yeah, Jack's really squishy.
I'm like squishy.
So he slashes across into you, and then he slashes down one more time. You fall unconscious.
I had 14 health, so I don't know if there's anything that's like. Is there not a thing where it's like if it's over the threshold?
Only if it's
Do
over
you-
your max HP.
Oh, okay. So it's
Like,
like,
I really
if
do
And
wish
then-
I
I deal
was-
56
As
damage.
you drop down, he's going to take his dagger and he's just going to flick it down at you. You're going to automatically fail 2 death saving.
Dude, that's
Ooh.
crazy.
You took a hit while unconscious.
2?
Ooh.
When you take a hit while unconscious, you lose 2 death saving throws.
That's alright.
I'm losing my brother.
And then he's going to look up and point his scimitar at the 2 of you that are over there.
What does that mean,
Body.
bro?
Fight
Look,
me?
man, I'm just trying to mount a dragon.
Careful. Teo is about to go crazy.
Well, you know what they say about dragons.
He doesn't stand for wormless riders.
I'm
You
trying to be
gain-
Hiccup.
Sandrick, if you want to roll the 2d6 for his hit points.
Yes. You are correct. That is a little garbage tick. That was
So
unfortunate.
Teo, you heal for 6.
Okay. I'm going to take the attack of opportunity from this guy, and I'm going to go. Well, hopefully, I'm going to take this attack of opportunity, and it will be worth it. But I'm going to try to go. No, it does not.
He goes to slash and it just scrapes against your armor as you take off.
Cool. I'm going to. God, if I could grab the thing, that would be nice. Nope. Wait. Please. I don't want to be slurping anymore.
That's not.
Okay. I'm gonna give you the rest of my lay on hands, so that's 20 hit points for you, Jack. And that's a bonus action, so I'm going to attack this guy.
Do I immediately get up with 20 points?
You're awake. Alright, you can make your attacks.
How much hit points do I have?
20.
20.
Oh.
That's a 24 to hit this guy.
That's what I was asking.
That hits.
Oh.
7 damage.
Bloody, but still up.
Okay, I'll attack him again, and I will smite him
Okay.
at first level.
You bonus.
Not
action
good. It's
already.
a. No, I have 2 attacks.
Right, but.
Oh
in
yes,
order to
I have 2.
smite,
Yeah,
you need
never mind.
It's,
It's gonna hit anyway. It's a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
you
get
go
it.
to, you slash into him, and he sees it coming this time, and he brings up his dagger and parries it off to the side.
And then that's it.
Barely standing, holding his own. Jack, you just shoot. You fall down, and then all of a sudden you shoot awake. Like what just happened? You are broken. You still have two. Do those reset? I don't know.
If I go down, it'll either still be there or not. So
Yeah. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Jack.
you said it would be an action to turn him out, the dragon, and I really want to go through with it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to mount the dragon.
All right. So Jack runs up and grabs the saddle and tries to get on top of the dragon.
As I'm doing that, I'm going to be like, just like a boat, just like a boat, just like a boat.
What are you doing?
Jack's not okay.
No memory of how boats work.
I drove the last one pretty well.
Make a dexterity.
He's delirious.
check.
It's
Make an
okay.
Acrobatics.
It's a muscle.
to
An
try
acrobatics
and
check?
get on and stay on the dragon.
Is Abel nearby?
The cat?
I don't know where Abel has been this entire fight, so
He would have been somewhere. I don't know
Probably.
he's
where.
been out of the fight so far. So I feel like otherwise he probably would have
Yeah.
got blasted by fire.
I'm giving myself advantage, and that's my last use of lucky.
I thought you already used like one other point today, and you already used it twice during combat. You didn't
I
use
used
it while
it-
stealthy?
No.
Do I also have luck points?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
All right. So we got
You are
an
not
11.
lucky.
You try and get up on the dragon, and it starts throwing you around and trying to claw at you. And then you're like, you almost get on there, you're almost on, and then it just does one quick, like almost like a twist, and it just like whiplashes you right off, and you like land prone on the ground.
Are we sure
But-
this is the best idea?
But over here,
Maybe we should run.
Dude,
It's
fight.
on the other side of the dragon now.
You guys
Um,
just need to go the frick away.
And do
You are a
what?
sniper. You can shoot 120 feet. If you started
I'm
running,
I'm
from the
trying to mount a
start,
dragon. I'm trying to have
If
fun.
you use the
I'm
dash
gonna
action
die.
and ran the frick away, you're
you're
gonna
gonna die. He's
snipe
gonna
them
die.
to death.
Everyone's gonna
I
die.
know.
Great.
We're both gonna die.
This is unbelievable.
I'm gonna talk to
You
the
see,
dragon.
you see where Sandrick is? You see this?
I'm
You
gonna
see that?
awaken mind
That's where you
dragon
want
and be like, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to get you away from these riders. I'm sure they haven't treated you well.
I've already killed one. It doesn't look good for
Persuasion
us.
check for the dragon.
to be. Teo's over there just
With
soaked,
He's like,
soaked in blood,
disadvantage,
soaked in blood, just like. "Ugh."
I have no clue what you said.
make a persuasion check for the dragon with disadvantage.
Dude, guys, that's the one thing I'm good at. Dice, if
Disadvantage.
you fuck me.
Yeah, that was
Oh
might
my
be my
god,
fault.
21!
With disadvantage?
Yep, I got a nat 20 and a 13.
Yeah.
Maybe you got
Alright.
Maybe you didn't. You don't know.
It's a dragon.
You
The
don't even know
dragon's
if
not
it
gonna like me,
understands
but
your
that's okay.
language.
That's it.
Good point.
All the
might.
commands that they have received have been in Draconic.
You think it knows sign language?
Oh no way.
I'm glad you didn't rename me Slurping the long way. That would have been upsetting.
Noises the
I
long.
don't want to be slurping anymore.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, Noah. You look over.
Is this
Jack is
still
prone on the
there?
ground.
Oh, wait.
Teo is
Okay.
barely holding his own. Sandrick's a
That-
freaking deer.
I've
look
been doing
better.
things this whole fight.
You have been. You've been doing great.
Yeah, you
And you've
handled
been
those
playing
guys.
smart.
Yeah,
Who
you
looks
handled
better
them. I would have
between
gone down without
Ethan
it.
and
Look,
Teo?
there's
Sorry,
playing
you didn't hear all
D&D
that.
to min-max and have fun, and then there's
Who looks better between Jack and Teo?
They're about the same.
About the same.
One unconscious, the other one's almost unconscious. They're about the same.
Noise the long
Wait.
way.
You can help your brother. It makes more sense.
Jack's unconscious again?
No,
No.
but he's on the
No,
ground.
he was
He's,
I
he's
do have a
prone.
12 AC.
on the ground.
I do have a 12
Attacks
AC.
against him do have advantage in melee.
I am prone. I mean,
Oh, I never did. I didn't know to cast Healing Spirit was a bonus action. That would have been nice to know.
Maybe you should read the spells.
I should.
reading the spell explains the spell.
Nudge.
Who knew?
I'm gonna bonus action
Magic.
cast healing word
Okay.
on Jack, and he gets 6.
Oh no, we're cooked.
Excuse me, where are you?
Dear.
I've been trying. It's a little difficult.
Whenever
Is
we
the other
wanted
guy
to
still
kill
here?
everything,
Is like Flower Man over here still here? Is he still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I will
Can I-
say,
Where's
I'm
my
real-
where's the stupid tab? I can't find it.
I'm really considering going into cleric because that would actually be insane.
It would be.
Does 25 hit on
You
the dragon?
cast healing word. You can't cast another leveled spell in the same
It's a
turn.
bonus action.
It's still a leveled spell. You can't cast 2 level spells.
Well,
at the same turn.
then
can
I
cantrip.
take my hand axe and I chuck it at his face.
All right, roll it.
How do you feel about 19?
Are you? How far away are you?
Don't know.
Just within range. Okay.
throw the invisible ink.
And he takes 8 damage in rage. And you know what? I enchanted my hand axe, so it comes right back.
Boomerang.
Oh, you used an infusion. Is it a
Yeah,
bonus
there's an
action to
infusion
retrieve
over
it?
there. No.
It just does come back? Thought it was.
Grants a +1 bonus to attack, and damage rolls made with it returns to wielder's hand immediately after the use is made for a ranged attack.
Okay.
And that
That's
was already
fine.
there. So
Just wanted to make sure it wasn't returned, because some of them are returned as a bonus action.
No.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Sandrick.
Question, Micah.
Mm-hmm.
From what I gather, this is for future things. It does the health that I get from my. It seems like the health I get from my transformation works as temporary hit points, so I still
It's
take the
like a meat
overlap
shield,
damage.
So you have to go through your wild shape health before it can meet your actual health.
Okay. So does that take over, like, because you only can have one source of temporary hit points? And it almost made it from the descriptions that I get from my.
It's not temporary hit points. It's your current HP. As a wild shape.
Okay, I see.
It
So
just
I
is
can
like,
still
in
get-
order for your real form to take damage, you have to first get rid of all of the wild shape's health.
All right. Well, brother, why did you have to die? So I'm gonna bonus action move this. My spirit is gonna frolic over. We need damage right now,
Okay.
so over to you.
That is the first time you've been in here for this turn, so you can get the 2d6.
Oh, that's so good, 11.
That is really good.
Thank you.
So you're just gonna have a little spirit massaging your shoulders for this next strike.
Like, oh, hello?
it sounds horrifying.
You don't even
actually.
feel it. It's just mimicking
should-
the action.
What was it? What did I call it? It
An
was like a
eladrin.
spring.
It was
A
a
ladrin.
spring
You should
It
look
was
it up.
spring.
Just a spring eladrin, just like.
Imagine
yeah,
an
here we go.
elf if it looked like the colors of spring. Skin change and everything.
Why are you green?
You can't just ask people why they're green.
Sorry.
That's racist. That's speciesist. Sorry, I
This
have to
is
use the new
Alabama,
2024
look.
rules.
It's not easy being green, Mackenzie.
Okay.
I know.
can I
Maybe she
do
wants to be asked
this?
about
I
it.
can.
Or
I'm going
permit. You don't have
to
to.
run over here and ram this wormless rider.
All right. Roll for attack as a deer.
This is gonna do dick damage, but we're gonna do it. $15 to hit.
You're about to hit, and it uses his reaction to parry, and he pulls out his swords and hits the antlers and pushes you to the side.
Oh my gosh,
dodging
what a
your
loser.
attack. That's a plus
Hey.
2 to AC against one
That's-
melee attack that would hit.
Can't even take a hit.
That's not on the bingo card.
It's not on the bingo card.
Me with all, dude, it's kind of freaky because. Okay, that was. Okay, why can't I find the tab? Okay, here we go. I was right here.
Alright, is that your turn?
I'm gonna just like move there. It doesn't take opportunity to attack. I'm a deer.
Okay. So that ends
my
your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Well, this guy does not care about the deer. You are not a threat.
Aww.
So, that is 3 attacks on Noah.
Dang! What the? Run!
18.
And with all my little deer heart, run!
Does a 14 hit?
I don't understand deer. No, it doesn't.
14 does not hit.
What does
Yeah.
a deer sound like when it's
I don't
trying to
understand you,
talk?
deer, and your little deer ways.
Dagger.
It's my deer impression.
You take 6 points of slashing damage as he runs up with the scimitar and cuts straight right into your shoulder. And he tries to get a couple more hits on you, and you just dodge and avoid them. Okay.
Why does that say the baby killer?
It's
Killed
I killed that baby dragon.
Oh. He's just a baby boy.
You monster.
Teo, the baby killer.
My son.
My
Teo,
son.
the
My
baby
son.
killer.
Teo, the baby killer.
Dwagon.
Did he only hit me once?
Yeah. Only that 8.
The wagon.
Okay. Dragon
You can
gets
go to
breath
Orlin.
weapon.
I had that.
The worm, the rider, and Teo need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
It
The
is
rider?
not hitting you, Jack. And it is hitting the rider.
Dang. 9.
Guys, I'm just saying, persuasion does things.
Cleric?
Yeah, I don't
domain
think-
at first level.
What?
I didn't know clerics got their domain at first level.
All right. What do we got?
I'm about to
Why are
do.
you doing research on clerics right now?
Because he wants to
'Cause-
multi-class.
And do you know how strong I'm gonna be if I do multi-class?
Yeah, well, it's gonna be about
Clerics are
8
great. I
sessions
love
from now.
clerics.
Maybe
I
even
can't
10.
get away from clerics. I literally
He's
can't.
playing
In like
clerics.
3 different, 4 different campaigns now, I've
Teo,
been a
you
cleric.
take
It's
24
just my,
points of fire
I'm
damage.
doomed.
Oh no!
Having
Okay.
failed the saving throw.
That's really bad.
Yeah. The rider is barely standing.
Oh,
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Going to make an attack against Jack, and then against you, and then depending on the outcome, he'll determine when he's done with his dagger.
I love Aunt Dandy.
Jack,
That's so
16 to
good.
hit.
Shield, no.
All
Lovely.
right. He goes to hit you, and you just throw your hand up like this, and it just scrapes across an invisible barrier, and he just grinds his teeth and whips around and spins to try and hit Teo. 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
6
dead.
points
Yeah.
of damage.
How many?
6.
Dang it. Okay, I'm down.
He spins and slashes across Teo's chest, and he takes the hit and just falls unconscious on the ground.
I think they were
And I had
pretty
5
accurate when
pickles.
they said we couldn't take on the camp of these.
Well, if we do it like this.
Spin back around with his dagger. 19.
we're not doing it very
Jack.
To me? Yeah,
strategically.
that hits.
Alright, you are going to take
6.
2 points of damage.
That's a lot less than 6.
Oh no.
Why did you say 6?
I was just guessing.
Oh, okay. I mean, he doesn't have. He's a D4, and this is an offhand attack. He doesn't have the.
Oh, right, offhand attack.
Yeah. I think he actually does, but I haven't been using him that way, so it's fine. All right, well,
Mm.
Dragon did his thing. He did his thing. Teo's unconscious. Jack.
Of course.
This guy's very scorched, by the way.
Yes,
You wanna
I'm
definitely-
going to hit him with
Yes,
one
you
Eldritch
do.
Blast and see what it does, and then proceed to decide what I want to do with the second.
All right, roll the hit.
At disadvantage? Question mark?
He is spell sniper.
13 probably doesn't hit.
Nope.
So I'm gonna
Dodges it.
do the other one.
All right,
Either does a 12.
and then
Dang.
dodges the other one.
This guy is wrecking you guys.
This guy has 2 health.
I'm gonna talk to the red dragon again, and I'm gonna be like,
I'm dead.
You don't speak dragon.
that doesn't matter. It seemed to work the first time. It might work this time, and I'm gonna be like,
It attacked you.
no, it didn't attack
It
me.
attacked
That was the whole
Teo.
point.
You speak
I-
Dwarvish and Common.
Yes.
I have to roll a death saving throw, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
D10, D20, and a 10 or higher is a pass. Keep it to yourself.
Only do it to Micah. Only do it to Micah. Only do it to Micah.
What?
Right? That's the rule.
I mean, we always fail.
I mean, I did say keep it to yourself, but it's fine.
Private death save. Or
You
whatever.
can do a private
I
roll.
think I did it just to you, I'm pretty sure.
2DM.
I don't
Yes, you
see
did.
it.
Cool. I saw it pop up and I was like, you did. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, I saw it too, and I was like,
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna mind continuing. Actually, is it a bonus action to talk?
Anything more than a couple of words, yeah.
Okay, well then I'm going to say only attack your rider. I won't let the others hurt you. That's my turn.
You can make
Would you like me to
persuasion
roll
with
persuasion?
disadvantage.
Come on, game. You just made me lose 2 attack rolls. Give me something here.
Are you talking to a console?
22.
With disadvantage.
14 twice.
You made it. You still don't know. You don't speak its language.
I
You
don't know.
its
I don't-
body language. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do. I mean, I'm not gonna take
No.
attack of opportunity.
I would like to bonus action healing word Teo for 6.
Right, Teo. You awake on the ground with 6 hit points.
And then see if I can stab my accent. 11? 11. How do you feel with 11?
He just blocks it with his dagger like he's not even trying.
Yeah, jerk face. I make a mean face at him.
Okay. He is not intimidated.
You didn't even let me try.
Tell you right now, he's
It's
not
a
here.
really mean face.
It's a really mean face.
And he has two weapons in his hands. He does not care.
I make a rude gesture at him in sign language. What are you gonna do about that?
He flips you off.
You flip him off back.
He's
Yeah.
holding his
First
he's
spell.
holding
Literally
his
two
scimitar.
a sword and a dagger. He's just both
Yeah.
hands.
No, he's just like
We're communicating,
He's,
okay.
he's not even. He doesn't even bring his arms up. He just has his hands at the ready and then just.
hits you with the finger. Approach me, dude.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Satrek.
I'm a deer. I'm a deer.
Don't mind me.
That's what I'm gonna say every time, just to avoid the attack of opportunity.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
bonus action drop wild shape
Okay.
and cast 3rd level cure wounds
All right.
on him.
Tail.
You receive 31 points of healing.
Oh wow. Thank you.
I try my best.
Dang, that's crazy.
And then my little. So okay, I'm confused. I was a deer. I had 50 movement. I am now a human with 30, or halfling with 30.
I would say you did use about 50 movement to run straight that way and then down.
Okay, technically,
So,
technically,
I would
it was
say
right
you
here.
are out of movement.
Wait, hold up. Let me count this.
You've definitely
5,
moved
10,
more than 30.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I moved
I would
45.
just say you're out of movement. I don't think your movement refreshes upon leaving your wild shape.
I should look that up one day. That was bonus action. Reaction. What can I do with that? Nothing. I'm cooked. I'm just gonna stand there. Menacingly.
He's giving him a mean look.
All 2-7 of me. They can't.
Disappointed
they
dad
can't even
look.
see me.
You're so
Right.
menacing with your Aunt Dandy's favorite badge.
Is that your
Oh,
turn?
I'm
then?
gonna I'm gonna actually little role play free action. I'm gonna get down and be like, "Come on, get up, Teo!" Just like pick.
Trying to. All right.
Teo's
This
just
is
like
tripping.
covered in. Teo's just like loped into like a crater, covered in blood of the dragon, just like.
Okay.
I'm covered in everyone's blood.
Jack.
Not mine. Ha.
Heads
That's true, not yours.
or tails?
Gotta rock the D&D side, whatever that side is. Heads.
Tails.
Yeah. Oh, that's tails. Okay.
The dragon eating its tail.
Heads. It attacks
Fuck.
Teo.
We called hot.
Yeah, no, that's fair. You know what? I kind of deserve that. That's my fault.
The dragon looks at Jack, tilts its head, and then lunges at you, Teo.
Yeah.
That will be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I'm okay right now.
That is... How much do I add to this number? 8 points of piercing damage and an additional 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
And then the guy with the scimitars. Ian Sandrick knows he can't get to him.
Oh no.
Hi.
Deems Teo is the higher threat. Jack has not done much damage to this
I mean, it's
guy.
fair.
That's gonna miss. 16.
Nope.
Misses again. Dagger. 17.
Nope.
He goes in a flurry of exhausted blows, just slashes with wide, predictable strikes, and you parry and deflect
prone.
his blows, and then he comes up with his dagger, and you can see how weak he is with his strikes. You don't even dodge it. You just let it scrape against your chainmail, knowing it won't even affect you. The other guy is going to take 3 attacks on Noah.
For my rude face and my mean gestures.
Healing people. That will be a 20.
Loser.
Lame-o.
Jeez. 22 to hit.
Yeah, sure.
9 points of slashing damage. And then a 13 to hit. 14 to hit.
No.
Alright, so and then the dagger will be 18 to hit
How many hands does he have?
with 3 points of piercing.
He's juggling.
So he slashes into you and then goes for another strike. You manage to block that one, but in the blocking that one, you leave an opening where he comes in and shanks you with the dagger.
No.
Teo, you do take the 2d6 from Jack's healing spirit. This is heal number 3 or 4.
3.
Okay. So we can heal one more time. Man, I had you guys so low, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, we do have healing spells. Maybe I should use those.
8
Okay.
healing.
I don't need this. I'm going to try to kill this man.
Kill who?
The man.
Okay. Roll the hit.
The myth.
Not great. 8.
Nope. He
Probably not.
sidesteps it.
I'll do it again. 16.
As you go to hit him, he very proudly, like, just the way you blocked it with your chainmail with his dagger, he takes that same step of confidence, and as you're about to hit him, he takes his dagger and the scimitar, catches it, and shoves it to his side, parrying the blow. What would have hit,
Dude.
what would have killed him, he deflects.
Dang. I just woke up here, man.
This guy is literally giving
Didn't
me
we all?
character energy.
I
I did
just-
not
I
realize
just
the
woke up.
riders were built like this.
Yeah, no, I would have attacked that guy first.
They both have parry, which, as long as they have a melee weapon, they can deflect a melee attack and add 2 to their armor class.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Alright.
So that's it.
Floor man! Man with the floor. Man on the floor.
Yes, I'm going
He was on the floor,
to
would have attacked him
Uh,
more.
Eldritch
Okay.
Blast. 23.
That hits. How do you wanna do
Damage. 9.
He has 2 health.
Let's see here.
Are you
Eldritch
still on the
Blast.
ground?
I technically never got up.
Okay.
Tail's also on the ground, and it's impressive that she dodged and blocked.
I-
while
I'm
up.
just laying there like,
Didn't
yep.
even think about the fact that Teo was on the ground. I should have been rolling those with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm just still on the ground.
I was
Uh,
rolling.
Could I potentially have
You
the?
want to get up, my guy.
Yeah.
Nah,
Dude.
nah.
If they get advantage now, he knows now.
Do a handstand.
He's dead.
He just killed him.
Oh.
I don't know how I want to do it. You do something cool.
Laying on the
Eldritch Blast is
ground,
kinda
you
lame.
focus your Eldritch Blast and you smack him right in the upper back, or middle of his back, and it just he's barely hanging on as is. Wasn't prepared for your hits, as you haven't been a threat this whole time, and then it hits him and it immediately just knocks him down, and because you have a pushing attack, it sends him flying 10 feet up in the air, up and over Teo, and he slams down, his body hitting the ground, taking the rest of the life out of him.
Just right next to me. I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, you just
The second the second one will then hit the other guy.
You then spin around and over and release a shot at the guy by Noah.
9.
The quickness of the action and having to roll, making it hard, and it just shoots wide.
I yell out to the others, "Don't hurt the dragon! Don't hurt him! He's just a baby boy! Don't hurt him!
We're so dead.
Trust me, don't hurt him!" I had my turn. I move closer to where the man used to be. I get up and I move there. And then I had my turn.
Okay.
Stand in front. Can I stand in between the dragon and Teo?
You would be on Teo's space.
Space. You can't end.
I mean,
turn.
Teo
think
I am on the
can.
floor.
As long as Teo lets you.
Yeah.
Do I get the healing?
just standing over
already
Teo on the
healed.
ground.
Alright. Don't do it. Don't do it. I have my turn.
This seems so out of character. I'm just like.
No.
Oh,
I guess-
no.
I guess we're dying for this dragon, man.
He really wants a dragon. He's
I can relate it back to
And
character. Don't you
all
All the
these
worry.
by
things
the
this
way,
combat counter was going to
Micah,
take. Convincing a
looked at
dragon to be
speak-
your friend was not it.
I guess
I looked it up.
there's
Speak
no-
with animal only works on beasts, so I don't know. if I can
21.
speak with the dragon.
I know what the spell
for-
does.
21. 21.
That hits.
Okay. My rude gestures and mean face really got to him. 8
Really did. He
damage.
has 7 health. How do you want to do this?
I don't do that part.
Okay. Hand axe?
Yeah. No, Ray of Sickness.
Is a ranged spell.
It's dysentery.
Technically, Jack, you take my last bit of healing. It was your first time walking in it.
I think
That's
it
why
only
I
heals
asked.
once per turn. I don't know if it does multiple.
We will see.
Ray of Sickness is a ranged spell or an area of effect. You rolled for it, so it's ranged, so it's at disadvantage if
Ranged.
she's right in front of you.
Do it again. It still hits.
That still hits, sure does. Alright, so you grab a vial of one of your vials and you mix it with something. real
First time on a
quickly,
churn.
Just flash it in front of him, and it sends the chemical reaction sends a burst of this energy that comes flying into his face. He starts coughing on the poison and eventually falls into the ground.
6 points of healing, Jack.
Very slowly being consumed by the poison from the spell.
Wicked. How we doing?
I'm standing there like this. Don't hurt the dragon. Don't hurt him.
Okay.
What if he's just a chill guy?
Okay.
Yeah, it sure can heal. You're right.
You are all grouping up in case this dragon decides to betray us and just like.
Hey, we're here too.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Samric.
Don't hurt the dragon, dude.
If only I had a level 3 spell to cast lightning bolt, or
That's-
no, to cast call lightning.
The duality that is Devin is actually crazy to me. I want to kill everything. Run, guys! Run! We're gonna die! I want to kill
It
it.
was a joke. It was a joke.
No,
I
it's
am.
wild.
I'm gonna quick run away a little bit.
We're
He
gonna
only
play
kills
run
when he's
away.
confident.
Yeah, real.
I'm gonna like take a
CR
step back and be like,
kobolds, easy money.
Jack. I'm gonna step back and be like, Jack, what are you doing? Give me a sec. What can I do here? You know, I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
On.
Everybody.
It's a huge AOE.
Everybody make a dex save?
You go.
Con save?
Attack?
Wait, hold up.
Dex? What is it, Devin?
Does it? Do I? Can I?
You cannot.
I am so out of spells.
What is the saving throw, Devin?
Oh yeah. It is a 14 deck.
You guys have
Okay.
+3 for this?
Yeah.
Everyone but Center.
Well, I rolled a 1.
7.
The dragon succeeds.
11.
7-11.
So everybody except for the dragon, now glowing with the fairy fire, giving him advantage on everyone if you wanted it.
That was not. Thanks,
I rolled
Cedric.
a 10 and he has a +4. He just met the DC.
Could I get a mulligan? Can I get a mulligan? You know, I wasn't thinking. That was like,
The exact
It's
opposite
okay,
of what he
we'll be
wanted.
fine.
Ending
This
Center's
is good.
turn.
This is good.
Jack,
um,
are you doing anything else, Center?
I can't.
Okay. Heads
Ah,
or
fuck,
tails?
fuck.
Heads.
Gotta lock in the double tails.
Or tails?
Gotta lock in the double tails. I'm a gambling man. It's gonna be heads.
Yo, let's go.
Play.
Let's go.
I
The
can't.
dragon takes an aggressive stance toward Teo. You see a red fire burning in its throat as it is getting ready to strike all of you. And you look at it in the eye. And it stands down. On the defensive, but it stands down. And that is where we're going to end the session.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say, dude, what was up with that slurping?
Dude,
Again?
Ooh, the slurping.
It's a fire spell. I'm not even gonna
You
lie.
gotta stop
I-
it. Paul.
I used almost everything of mine.
I used all my spells, man.
Literally all my features.
Good.
I have only 3 spell slots left.
Good.
2 of them being first level that I can't do much with.
Okay, we need to talk about this real quick. This is not a good screenshot. Hang on. Okay.
Is it the goulash? Did we go too far with that?
Ooh,
Nick, you know how long ago that was? I'm almost
What?
confident to say that's Mason.
It's Stacy.
Is it?
I can 100% guarantee it.
Okay, I just know Mason was talking about joining, but he's also playing with Winter right now, so I doubt it.
We gotta talk about this. You made it sound so serious.
I'm just talking about it. He just said he was gonna do it, and he didn't. I'm sad.
Well, Mason's a liar.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll go give him crap for it on Friday. If I make it up to camp, the roads suck. Anyway,
I hope everything's good.
before everyone disappears, what is the direction we're taking? What is your guys' plan so that I know what to prep for, what I'm trying to do here? Because you guys are just kind of going somewhere, and I don't want
Well,
to
we
have
were
to
waiting
prep
until
for
dusk.
5 different realities to try and figure out what you're doing.
What do you mean 5 different realities?
I
So
believe.
usually when I prep a session, I put 3 different branches and hope that you just happen to choose one of those 3 branches based off your previous actions and what's happening in the directions of the story that I've given you.
Fair.
I would rather not have to do that.
I
I'm,
think
Yeah, we're gonna wait till dusk. We're gonna talk to the guy. We're gonna fight nobody. And we're gonna go to the mountains. We're gonna fight nothing.
nobody. It's funny.
we're gonna take a long nap.
We're gonna go on this
One
big
really
long
long nap.
odyssey and fight nothing. We're gonna get home safe.
Fight nothing. We're gonna.
I'm
figure
making
out
a
Nothing
friend.
bad is
Right.
ever gonna happen to us.
Fight nothing.
And I'm finally gonna figure out
We're
why
gonna
it
sing
keeps going
jolly
dark.
songs
and the
about
slurping
open
keeps
arms and no
happening.
issues are gonna occur.
No issues at all. No cyclopses, no sheep, and we're
Uh,
all not starving.
We're
After
gonna
this
fight
fight,
nobody, but at no Cyclops.
we're gonna retire, move to the countryside, start a chicken
Okay,
Yeah.
farm.
Seriously,
No, we're serious.
no.
My wife's at home, guys. I gotta get home.
Would you sacrifice your
time.
food for your wife?
This whole
Yes.
time, Teo is a
Obviously.
father that has left his wife and children.
Huge
The
tail low
Feywild.
drop.
His son and
Huge
his
tail low
dog.
drop.
20-year-old.
Left
got
Gotta
two
go
friends.
fight all the
family
people that are trying to marry his wife.
and fell
Yeah.
down and hit his head on a rock.
She just has him string a bow or something.
Okay, enough with
My wife!
the Odyssey references. Okay, so the plan is to contact Orlod, then what?
Mountain.
Go to the mountain.
Immediately straight to the mountain.
Yeah, and fight nothing.
I know
If
it's
he
gonna
has
take
plans for
much.
us along
I
the
got
way, then
I will prep.
Unless
I don't know
Orlod
what-
says something else, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, unless Orlod is
gives
cool.
us,
I mean,
gives us
he's kind of your boss. That doesn't make him controlling of you. If you guys have something else you
Yeah.
think is better for the resistance, it's up to you to do.
That's what we're saying. Like, in
So,
case
like,
he
We
says
don't
something.
know.
we can be like, is there anything near this mountain that you need us to do? Because we are headed over there.
It
If
is.
we're gonna go to this mountain, you got anything for us there?
We talked to the druids. They said no. They have a
Right,
bunch
right.
of dragons. If you want to help them out,
Yeah,
And
here's
we
a dragon.
How
also-
much of the
yeah.
story do you want me to say point and go for? I should
Compass.
probably ask
I don't
that
know.
question because Nick, can you fix the music, please? I don't know how.
no, this is an epic battle.
It's an epic conversation.
Nick, help.
Yeah.
Help me. How much do you want me to say point and go for? Because I'm trying to I want to try and leave you the option to just do something else or something that you think is better than what they say. Like, you had the option to leave whenever you wanted to go to Willowshade. You don't have to go and you have different choices of the other than the direct path set in front of you to go places. So I don't know how much.
I mean,
I like where we're at. Yeah, I don't think we need too much hand holding from here.
Right.
Like,
We're picking up on the things you're putting down, I think.
and like,
something to do
I
with the
know at
mountain.
least. Sorry, go for it. I'm interrupting you. That's fine.
Go for
okay,
it.
he
I
does
don't,
have
I don't
one.
have anything.
Me and Nick at least have talked about that we don't really incredibly trust the whole, what's it, the island all the way.
I don't
Astari.
either. They were
Starry?
talking kind of weird.
They were talking kind of weird, and there's some interesting things that the druid said that are like, so like, even with that, there's a choice there.
Right.
And there's the whole thing going on with the government. Like, there's many paths that we could pursue. Like,
Right. I just want
those
to
are
make sure
seen.
that I'm not railroading you into a specific path. And that you have the choice
I think
to
this
choose
is-
your path.
I think this is more of like a courtesy call of us not being like, tell us what to do next. Us being like, we're going here. If there's anything you need us to do while we're there,
I'm going to the
Let us
store. Do you
know.
need anything?
yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I will come back with milk. I promise.
Mainly
There
just
you
to
go.
tell them that we couldn't get the druids and that they're okay.
Don't worry, wife.
So you're just gonna give them
One.
the figure out where you're going. Say you're going here. Okay. Okay. And your goal is to get to this mountain.
that is the goal. That is where the compass points.
Yes, that is where the compass points.
Sure do point there.
The compass that was given in a dream by a
Oh,
mysterious
buddy, I have to
person.
prep a dungeon.
And what's going on
Okay.
with this cloak?
Yeah,
don't know.
cool cloak.
What cloak?
W cloak.
You should send them the picture.
Oh, I put it on a blanket. A blanket hoodie.
You make a custom blanket hoodie with a custom emblem, and then
It'd be fire
And
if I
then
bought
screenshot
it,
it.
but I wanted the full picture, and
I
Riley
don't-
doesn't have it, so it looks really cut off and
It
stretched.
does. It does look brutal.
But it would still be fire.
It would still be cool. You're right. It would still be cool.
Right. Alright. Cool. I just want to know the direction that you guys are going to try and take it, and if you're going to try and go back to Astari first, and then make your way out from there, or try and figure something else out. Because I need to know what to prep, and I didn't want to have to prep 4 sessions worth of material, not knowing which one you would go to first. Because I barely have the energy and time to do that.
We can head back to a story whenever.
Also, I got this really cool coin from a dice mystery bag I got at a game store, and I freaking love this thing.
It's a D2.
It is pretty sick.
It's just, it says Blade Song on it, and it's has the 2 daggers and like the magic, or the 2 swords and the magic rune for like Blade Song. It's really, really cool.
I've been playing with the D1 I have this whole time, which is really fun for me.
The
freak is
D1?
What do you,
Yeah.
on a 1, I'm gonna, like, what?
It's a tube.
It's just a
It
two.
always
It always lands
It
on
is a-
one.
It's got a 20.
Okay, so with that in mind, do we have any thoughts, comments, questions, concerns? I somehow opened LibreOffice on my laptop.
I got
I'm
so
gonna-
much work to do right now.
I'm taking advantage of my extension deadline.
I was doing homework while we were doing battle.
That's alright.
Dang.
I'm so sorry about that.
I mean,
I couldn't tell.
Remember
To be
the
fair,
no
we were
phones
supposed to get off at
rule.
10.
No doing homework.
she was on our boat, so I don't like that.
I was on my phone.
I mean, I couldn't tell.
Thank goodness.
No thoughts, questions, comments, concerns.
Dragon, it's my friend.
We got a
now.
dragon man.
You
Uh,
don't,
I
you
do-
don't
I
even
have-
know
I-
Draconic, buddy.
I do have one.
I know the
thing.
one phrase they said.
You don't
As soon
even-
as I
you
can
don't know
convince Devin to let us know that he has a diamond and a gem, I'm going to try so hard to make a homunculus. It's going to be great.
We were killing dragons or hiding from them.
There was time before.
I have one thing. If there's any way, just something to keep in mind. You do it at your own leisure. But if I could run into exotic animals at some point, sometime, so I can get
We run
better.
into a traveling zoo.
You know what's one venomous snake,
Because
man?
right
One.
now,
think you
my
have
best
venomous snake.
transformation is a deer.
Okay, so
And it's pretty baller. I'm not going to complain. The deer is sick.
I don't
But-
know if I did, but I thought I did ask you to run through animals you think Samric would have ran through in his entire life. And
I already
Some
did.
weird fey animal.
okay,
And you only
yeah,
have
there might
deer?
be fey creatures. Well, at that point they might.
Can you turn into your
I-
weasel?
I can't. I
Ooh.
can. I mean, I have the option to. This is what I have so far. They say if any of these probably don't make sense. I have a badger.
Mhm.
I have a boar. These are the ones I have installed. I have a camel because of my god, apparently, or the
Is that in your challenge rating?
As a kit
yeah,
or
Camel.
fix.
a cat, a deer, a frog, a
So
lizard.
the thing is about the exotic animals is that they're above your challenge rating.
Okay, wait, no, here, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. If I go into my challenge rating, I'll show you the ones that, I mean, like, mainly it's the giant one, like a
Right.
diseased giant bat,
Specifically?
I
a
see
giant
one of
badger,
those.
a giant centipede, a giant crab,
Isn't that how HIV got around?
a giant
Mhm.
poisonous snake is.
No, that's how
which
Morbius had
would
it.
be really cool. A giant wolf spider. There's like a mastiff. You want to throw a dog at me?
I feel like you could just have Mastiff, dude.
Thank you. I'm gonna take that.
You just opened so many roleplay opportunities for Devin.
I remember doing the same thing when I was
A
playing. was it
octopus,
Aaron?
an octopus, like maybe some fish,
I've seen a draft horse and I can prove
a
it.
piranha, a panther,
Well, the thing
pony?
is,
a quipper. What's a quipper?
his
Look it up.
problem is
Probably
he doesn't
fish.
have the
Sounds
druid
fish.
circle you had, so
It's
he
true.
doesn't
I was
get
stupid cool.
the bonuses. Like yours was challenge rating 1, he's at quarter.
Which is why I got to be a bear and a
which is
giant badger.
Why you could do more dangerous creatures because you were moon circle. He is not.
He put
I
down
don't
bear
know.
totem.
It's up to you.
I need
A
to
quipper's a
compile
D&D
a
piranha.
travel
Oh.
encounter list for your couple months journey, your month and a half-ish journey. So I'm sure animals will appear in that.
Yeah, just
We're
throw
gonna
like a
eat so
giant,
many good berries.
What?
a giant crab crawls out of the river and just like smacks us.
What will
Knocks
walk
us from the ocean.
Like
I
Skyrim
never
style, where
banished
you just...
lobster to the sea.
Eating crab tonight.
I ate my grandma.
I ate my grandma.
Okay. Any other comments?
Micah doesn't think we're fun.
I
The
just wanna-
bunny
it's
gets the
late. I
pig.
want to make sure I get this done before everyone dips.
I got so much homework, man.
I know. You-
What's an axe beak?
Okay.
Again,
Uh,
anything
a
else
bird
about the
again.
session?
It's a snake.
I will proceed to be doing my homework on all the Mondays of each week, and so if you need me to do something, I can do something.
That's insane, man. That's crazy.
It's only 3 classes work, and it takes me
Oh,
about 8
you're
hours.
fine. You'll live.
What I need is Devin to give me backstory stuff. But it's too
Or
late.
what?
While you're
Guys,
thinking
I
about
don't
work,
need
Any
dandelion.
backstory stuff like 2 weeks ago.
Or Aunt Dandelion.
if you look in Nick's notes, it says LeBron ain't got nothing on her.
And Dandelion killed, honestly.
I just figured, I was like, my name is True Flower. Wouldn't it be funny if like all the people of my village have like goofy
Flower
plant
names.
names?
If you're an orphan, how do you have
I'm
a last
so
name?
upset that I referred to cookies as biscuits.
I just assumed we were doing biscuits with our tea.
I'm saying
No,
as my
honestly.
replacement
brain
character is
originally
gonna be
said
Aunt
biscotti.
Dandelion.
And then said
Oh,
biscuits.
cool.
Should probably commit seppuku after that. That's a bit tough. You British?
No,
Heaven.
I'm learning
Sticky.
Welsh, and
We do not
biscotti
wish
means
suicide on
cookie
people.
in Welsh.
We wish that on British people.
Why are
That's
you
okay.
learning Welsh?
Duolingo, obviously.
No reason.
Did you
Don't
guys
you
hear
have
the
a better
Duolingo owl died?
Yeah, I saw
What?
that. They made memes about it a lot.
They were talking about, my coworkers were talking about it this
They made
morning.
a meme about it getting hit by the Cybertruck, and they said, warning, this video may be sensitive to owls. And they had a poorly edited like Cybertruck hitting it, and then like it died and floating upward. And I was like, what is this video?
Devin, did you shave your head?
No, it's the light.
No.
Turn the lights on, I want to see what happens.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
It's not
I
a
would have to-
trap.
It's a
I
trap.
would have to get up.
Use the
Don't
Just
take a
take off
lot.
your head. Just
So
put your
long.
head towards
Wait.
the camera, bruh.
Okay, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, I am balding. Believe it or not.
Well,
We
yeah, we
know
know that.
What, you want to publicly make fun of me? What is this? This is just...
I'm just asking if you like shaved your head down, bruh.
I didn't. I don't know what my hair looks like, honestly. I'm kind of scared.
Oh, it looks the
fine.
same.
It
It
looks
looks the
fine.
same.
It wasn't...
Bro's got
It
It was
just-
just so
yeah.
dark. It looks like you were bald.
We've
Like
just never
like
seen
you
balding
like you
before.
just took a
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
room check.
didn't-
very much a
Elijah
mess.
Elijah told me that you weren't sure how this was
There's-
gonna work because the
there's
walls
a
are so thin
segment.
and you're next to their room.
That's what he told me.
I got just... I live in a subdivision now.
Oh, those are cool windows. They're nice windows.
When you get your own place, freeloader. I'm joking.
Oh, when I get money.
Couldn't be me.
Anyway,
Can't believe you fit all that in your Ford Focus.
I can't
That
wait for the
barely
final
works.
boss to be Aunt Dandelion.
That'd be the biggest
Dude.
plot twist ever.
that'd be so cool, actually.
He's level